Okay, let's get started. We'll start off with a recap of last session and take it from there. You guys are currently in the Tomb of the Nine Gods on the first level. And last session you guys continued exploring the level, trying to explore and maybe save these trickster gods. Learn if you can somehow find some secrets on this level to stop the Soulmonger. You've been going around jumping on the skull buttons that have been popping up here and there. You'd discovered another tomb. This tomb belonging to Wongo, a bit of an insane Sioux monster, trickster god. Upon releasing Wongo from his tomb, unfortunately Garrick was disintegrated, turned into a vial of ash. That was before having to jump through the adamantine propeller blade. With that, you guys had done a pretty good exploration of this level, except for another tomb that you can see through the eyes of this giant skull, or the gaping maw of this giant skull through flaming eyes. Other than that, there are stairs that lead down to level 2 that are still to explore. You guys are quite exhausted from the many encounters that you've had and traps that you've had to avoid, so you've decided to head back to the sarcophagus room where Orion had met Ubalaka for a rest. And it was a nice peaceful rest. What do you know? As you guys had woken up and had moved forward to continue to explore, all of a sudden you've seen Nathan on the other side of this crystal mirror. Just Nathan. So here you guys are. I'll just remind you guys of the environment that you're in. Of course, it's very hot, it's very humid. The walls of this dungeon are made of smooth stone. The ground is covered with growth, moss, and vines and little bits of tufts of grass that break through the flagstone floor tiles. The ceiling is kind of almost natural looking, very cavernous. You can see roots dangling down from the ceiling where trees from above have burst down into the ceiling of the dungeon. And there are cracks in the ceiling with slithers of light, natural light, peering down. So Nathan, upon entering the tomb, these stone hands, they grabbed you and dragged you into the wall, and you became a bas-relief image on the wall. It's like a stone image. And you've just now been released. You've got no idea of any passage of time. For you, it's like the blink of an eye. Also, you guys had met Eridani in the same way, an adventurer that has come here looking to stop the Soulmonger. And Eridani was released simply when Orion leaned against the wall. The bas-relief seemed to just eject Eridani out into the dungeon. So you guys have you've just set out. You're about to start exploring, and through this crystal window you can see Nathan. So as you guys know, the window gives everything a bit of a blue tinge. Everything's sort of filtered with a blue light and lightly obscured on the other side. And you guys can do hand signals, and the voices are pretty well obscured through the other side of the window.
I'll mime for him to stay there, like put a hand up.
That's not the only thing that you do. I'm gonna roll initiative. Because you might not just be putting a hand up. There's something behind Nathan. He doesn't realize this just yet. He's not going to be surprised. But it kind of just looms in from the darkness beyond. It's some sort of construct.
Oh god.
It's 8 feet tall, and it's built like a brick. You can't really see its features. You can't really see its face or any of its skin because it's actually covered from head to toe in armor. It's breathing heavily, and the clanking sound of chains can be heard as it moves forward. Has spikes lining its back, and these two massive spike gauntlets covering its massive arms. It's coming right for you, Nathan. You're up first.
Yeah. The hell do I do? First, I'll try to go through this window, like, you know, I don't know, walking into it backwards. See if I can go through it, maybe.
It's
I don't know.
It's a plane of transparent crystal. It looks a few inches thick. It's a window. You try to walk into it, and it's like walking into a window. Ahead of you, beyond this tomb guardian, is a 10-foot wide, 8-foot high hallway. There is, however, a circular hole in the ground, and you can hear the sound of running water from down there.
Is it open grate here, huh?
Yeah, it's open.
Ugh. That's a little too good to be true, huh?
It's true. It's an open hole in the ground. If you think it's an illusion,
Just
then,
conveniently there.
Then you can make a perception check if you think it's a trap or something like that. You can do that as a bonus action, I think.
For clues and stuff, yeah. Hidden creatures or objects, and then make an intelligence investigation check to uncover or decipher clues. Oh. Where's it at? There it is.
You can also look to the rest of the party and do some like hand signaling and things like that.
I'm like just like raising my hands like, oh shit, help! Oh my god!
Orion is making a stabbing motion with his hand.
All right, I'm just gonna. Can I get a deception check from the construct?
Okay. Alright, take a look at this thing. This big hulking brute. It murmurs slightly. And there's not much to it. You can see weaknesses all over it.
I'm just gonna hold my ground right next to the window. Hopefully they can pull me out, and then just take a shot at them. Hopefully, 25.
Hit. The arrow sticks into it, and it doesn't even notice.
Oh god. That's all I got.
Thorin.
So I want to help my friend. Which is the quickest way back to the hallway? I think I had to go
the way
down
you
here,
came
right?
Was beyond a secret door to the south, down into the water.
Well, I start running. I'll dash.
Alright, to move over the inanimate white and the throne, it's difficult terrain. That will be
Okay.
5, 10, 20. And there's a secret door here.
Right.
You slide
I'll
it
go
across.
down.
Alright, you slide it across, and there's some sparks as the rollers of this door lined with flint, and the gas is built back up, and it just explodes. A big funnel of fire just rips by you and also explodes in Lollard's face. Each of you make a dexterity save to try and cover yourselves.
Oh no.
Alright, Torrin, you get up your shield and kind of cover your face. And Lollard, you'll need a dexterity save as well.
Okay.
Sorry, dude.
Actually, it
Oh, it's all
also...
good.
Sorry, it also gets Eridani as well. 15 feet. A big explosion reaches out. You'll have half cover against this Eridani because you've got Lollard in the way. So that's +2 to your deck save. Alrighty, Torrin and Eridani, you guys managed to shield yourselves and take 13 fire damage each. Lollard, it just explodes in your face and you take 27 points of fire damage.
I look at Torin and go, that's just rude, man. Rude.
Sorry. So the fire is gone, right? So I can move on, right?
The white, it animates. It takes that
Of course,
fire
my mouth
damage,
also burned.
and it doesn't like that. It opens up its eyes. It's a nice little wake-up call for it. It takes the full brunt and joins initiative. It starts to move and it just kind of turns its head towards you as you're climbing over the throne.
I'll keep moving if I can.
Yeah. Doesn't block your movement. As you move away, it reaches out and tries to grab you. Its skeletal hand is pallid and desiccated. It grabs onto you, Torrin, and you feel the life being taken away from you. Make a Constitution saving throw. You manage to resist the life-draining effect and you take 7 points in necrotic damage.
And I'll try to keep moving. I'm not sure which way we came, but I
This
probably
way.
short.
All this water will be difficult terrain, so it's 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 40, 50. You've got 1 square left.
I'll just keep moving as far as I can.
Trudging through the water.
It's gonna be dark, right?
There's no light down here. It's pitch black.
I'll just hope someone with light will follow. End of my turn.
Orion.
I'll yell out to Obalaka. Come on, Obalaka, we got things to kill.
Can we do it from a distance?
We can, but it's way faster if we do it up close.
Alright, make a charisma saving throw to try and resist Obalaka and go against your nature. Keep in mind that you do need to adhere to these flaws. Alright, instead, Obalaka is going to take control. And you lose your DM inspiration, Orion.
Okay.
Obalaka instead has you go into the corner and dodge. I will remind everyone, if you've been taken over by the Trickster Gods, I would like you to actually roleplay that flaw, not go against it, please. Lollard.
I look around and I go, interesting little conundrum we have ourselves in. And I heal myself.
That's right. Can't get killed when you're not dead.
That's true, Wongo.
Yeah, that makes good sense.
Yeah, it does. It does. I agree. And
Yeah, I'm smart.
12, 13, 15. All right. And I step over to this point here. And that is my turn.
Alright, Nathan, so you see your allies over the other side of the mirror. And for some reason, Lollard is just healing himself and Orion's cowering in a corner.
Oh, man.
The
This
white
could be rough.
turns to chase you, Torrin. it splashes down into the water and reaches out to try and grab you again with this desiccated skeletal hand. It clings onto you, and these black veins start to throb where it touches you. Make a Constitution saving throw. You resist the life drain effect, and you take 8 points of necrotic damage. It then draws a longsword and comes in, trying to hack away at you with the longsword. And whoosh, it slashes you for 6 points of damage.
Well, ouch.
This Tomb Guardian marches forward.
Yep. Take your time. Take your time. Maybe end your turn when you get halfway.
It reaches you,
No.
breathes out of its bucket helm, and then it just reels back its left arm and comes in for an attack with its spiked fist.
Yeah, it hits.
It punches you, slamming you into the wall and piercing you for a total of 16 points of damage. It brings up both arms and tries to slam them down on you. And,
that's a miss.
You jump out of the way as it pulverizes the vegetation on the ground.
Ow! I say really loud. Ow!
Donnie.
Do any of the other rights start moving?
No. Only the one that got burnt seems to wake up. The rest are still slumped in their thrones, eyes closed, heads down, shoulders just sprawled over the armrests.
Okay. Can I see good enough through the window to cast a spell through it?
I mean, it's
Right.
total cover, so if you cast a spell, the spell will appear on the near side of the cover.
Yeah, but Misty Step is line of sight.
Misty Step, you cast on yourself. So,
Yeah.
you can see through it too. No, you can see through it clearly.
Okay.
You wouldn't be casting a spell through it though, you'd be casting a spell on yourself.
Yeah.
It's kind of a weird way that the rules work.
But I will still get here.
Yeah,
Because I can
you
see
teleport to a place that you can see. You cast a spell on yourself, but you teleport to a place that you can see.
How is Eldritch Blast? It would stop at the glass, wouldn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Check
Well-
file.
Now then I will Misty Step over here. And then shoot him with Eldritch Blast.
Right, when you cast a spell, just cast a spell.
Yeah,
first.
sorry.
Alrighty, you teleport in, and you're engaged with this thing point blank. You hold up your hand, that hits.
I blast him 10 feet away from me.
Alright, the beam of force. Is that missing your charisma mod? Do you have agonizing blast?
Yeah, it's missing my charisma. Why does it
Plus
doesn't
5.
do that?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I don't
plus-
know why it likes to just take it away sometimes randomly. Alright, 8
Yeah.
points of force damage. You hear a crash, and the Tomb Guardian is slid back 10 feet along the ground.
And I hit it again. Hopefully.
14, ding, just bounces straight off its armor.
And the last one. No,
Level 11
sorry.
yet.
Yeah, no, sorry. My mistake.
Yeah, no problem.
I played another game yesterday with the Warlock.
Couple more levels. A few more levels you get.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I can do this turn. Well, I use bonus action. Yeah, that's what I can do this turn.
Alright, looks like the other guys are here now. So all of a sudden, Millhouse and Nim, they're released from the bas reliefs that they were captured by. So when it's your turn, guys, I'll explain what's happened to you. So just hang tight for until then. And Nathan, you're up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna thinking. For now, I'll just take a shot at him, I guess. Yeah.
Hit. The arrow finds a gap in between its plate mail. The arrow sticks into it and just doesn't seem to do anything to it.
Still nothing. I guess it's immune to non-magical damage. And I got nothing. I can't do anything to it.
There are a couple of things you could do if you want some ideas. You could run by and give the help action. You could try and shove it down the hole or something. You can get creative. There's always something you can do.
Yeah, I'd use my action, but it's alright.
This round though, I think you're a bit out of options.
Yeah.
Well, you could jump into water and hide.
Yeah, you could try and escape down the hole.
God damn it. Yeah, I'll try to get down this hole here. I'll disengage, try to get down there.
Alright, you jump down the hole and it's about an 8-foot drop down into water. There's a tunnel. It's about 5 to 10 feet wide. It's snaking around north and south. You won't see it on this square, but did you want to, when you look up, you can see the Tomb Guardian like looming over the hole, looking down at you. You've used 5, 10, 15, 20 to get down there, so you've got 2 spaces left, or 1 space left with difficult terrain. Did you want to move north or south?
I'll pop up my my hooded lantern, unhooded.
Okay.
Because it's probably pretty dark in there. And then move away 10 more feet. Probably does it go west and east or north south?
North and south.
I'll go south 10 feet.
Okay. Well, you're only going to get 1 square because the water is difficult terrain, so you're like directly under this thing.
Alright.
Torrin.
So no one would join me, right? Great.
You might see some light peering down here. I'll move Nathan. You do need to hold this lantern up quite high, Nathan, because you are in water, and water puts out fire.
Right.
So yeah, Torrin, you can maybe see some light peering down here now. You hear some splashing in the water.
I'll start. Wait. First, I'll make sure that I. Well, I'll hope I will survive. I'll use my lay on hands on myself, and let's see. What do I need? Yeah, 34 hit points. That would be great. I'll do that as an action to get back to 60.
Alright, a holy glow emanates from your hands, and all of your injuries vanish.
Right, and then I'll just move and suffer the consequences.
This thing reaches out and tries to grab you again.
Yep.
It hits.
Of course it hits.
Make a Constitution save. Does that include your Paladin bonus?
No, I don't think it does. Let me see. Nope.
What's your bonus?
So I get another 3 because of charisma, right?
Yeah. So it'll be a
Yeah.
12. Alright, when this
12.
thing grabs you, you take 7 points of necrotic damage. But that's not the worst of it. You feel your life being drained away. And it feels absolutely horrible. You feel like a part of you has been stolen. And you're left reeling. That 7 hit points comes off your hit point maximum. And you're basically closer to dying now. That cannot be restored.
Right. That's bad.
Your life force is being drained away. And you almost hear this kind of like this sound in your mind. As if your soul is being siphoned through the soulmonger. You've been mildly afflicted by the death curse.
Happy thoughts. I'll start moving towards the light. So that's 2, 3, 4.
It's difficult
5.
terrain. You go 3
Okay.
spaces.
So this there, I think.
Yeah.
Well, that's it then. Any bonus actions that could work for me? I'm not sure. I don't think so.
I cast a spell.
Could do a sanctuary. That might help.
Shield of Fate.
That's a bonus action. Yeah. Yeah, I'll cast a Shield of Fate on myself.
Okay.
And that ends my.
Alright, Ryan. Oberlucker says, I'm sorry about that, but I really don't think we should be running in there. How about we, like, just attack from a distance? Or wait till there's more people in between you and Ed?
Yeah, that's on me. I'm sorry. I should have been attacking from a distance. I don't know why I ran in there. I'm so sorry. I'll take care of you.
Thank you. I just don't want anything to happen to you, Orion. You know, we must be cautious.
Of course. Well, how about this? And I'll cast Produce Flame in my hand. And if I can see that, if I can identify this as a white, I'll throw it at it.
Yeah, you can see it. It's got 3/4 cover from that distance.
Okay.
Hit. The ball of fire flies down and smashes into the white's arm. Oberlucker lets out an excited cry in your mind. Yes! We hit it! Run!
Don't worry, Torn. I'm sending Lollard ahead of me. He'll save you.
Thanks.
Go get him, Lollard.
Oh, yeah?
Alright, the white looks around the corner and you can hear it kind of grumbling from down this way, Lollard. So with Wongo, I mean, you don't really care, you know, too much about the others, but you do still need to survive.
Yeah. I kind of make my way over towards this way to get a better view. And seeing that nothing's coming this way as of yet, this little skull right here, I go, hey Wongo, what happens if we push the skull?
Looks like it's already been pushed. What about that undead? It's like looking right at us. Might want to kill it.
Okay.
Not that I care about you or anything.
Oh, it's feelings mutual, bud.
Thank you.
I'm gonna make movement to this point here.
Okay, the throne would be difficult terrain.
So I should be able to get right there at the throne then. So right about there. And from
Got
that
5 feet
point,
left.
okay. From that point, I'm gonna do a bonus action and cast and
Hit.
should be right there. And that's a hit. Okay.
Wongo chuckles. Smacks it right in his stupid face.
And that will be my turn.
You have an action.
Oh.
Burn it, burn it, burn it. Wongo said.
You think I should?
Hell yeah. Look at its stupid face. Burn the shit out of that.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll. Well, no, I can't burn it. That's going to be my turn because I can't burn it.
So you're not going to
well,
take an action?
Well, the action. I don't have another spell that because I've already done one spell, right? So.
Cantrip.
Do you want to take an action?
Sure. We'll go ahead and do Sacred Flame.
Okay.
I guess we have to be nice now.
The white dodges out of the way. And
All
then
right.
it sets its eyes on you, Lollard. It turns around and moves up to pursue you. When it reaches you, it comes in with its longsword trying to hack at you. It hits, whoosh, slashing you for 12 points of damage.
See what happens, Wongo, when we interfere.
As it does that, it tries to reach out and grab you. It clings onto your arm and starts to drain the life out of you. Make a Constitution saving throw. Wongo says, "Better you than me!" You resist the life-draining effect and you take 6 points of necrotic damage.
So, since I'm resistant, that's 3?
3, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, this Tomb Guardian looks down the hole and then turns towards Eridani and lets out another groan.
Why? I didn't do anything.
It moves towards you. It reels back its left arm and it comes in with a spiked fist.
Oh.
It picks you up by the neck, Eridani, and lifts you 3 feet off the ground. And then it swings you to the side and then just slams you into the wall. And to say you've got a bit of a headache is an understatement. You take 29 bludgeoning damage and 16 piercing damage.
Jesus.
And then it just squeezes. You manage to free yourself from its grip and fall on the ground. The Tomb Guardian then roars again with another inhuman moan. Alright, Millhouse. The last thing you remember is entering the tomb, and the stone hands reached out from the walls and grabbed you, dragged you into the wall. The next thing you remember is appearing right here. As you look around, you can see this demonic looking skull with a large cavity in it. There's a hallway off to your right and a hallway to your left. Down the hallway you see this giant 8-foot tall construct march down the hall and start to just rip into everyone. You should have also actually you should be long rested too.
So Dog died somewhere, or Sonic died somewhere.
Sonic is not here. You were with Sonic. He got dragged into the wall, but when you are disgorged, you don't see Mataru Sonic anywhere.
Alright, let's see what's going on. Ah. Cool, people are dying. It's as close as I can get. Just to be sure, since I've missed a bit, that's a bad man, right?
Yep. It's an 8-foot tall construct clad in heavy armor with a bucket helm spiked holders, spiked gauntlets, and it's just literally grabbed Eridani and just smashed this person against the wall.
Oh,
A person that you don't know. When you look down as well, you see Nathan just below you in this hole, waving up at you.
Alright. Well, firebolt at the big man.
The firebolt hits. It managed to find the gaps in its armor and catches it on fire, and this infuriates it. It lets out an ungodly roar that shudders the hallway.
I've done it.
And just to let you know, I switched out my repulsion shield in infusion for a resistant armor infusion on the level up.
Okay. What does that do? Okay. Which one did you choose?
Necrotic.
Okay.
I choose necrotic.
Nim.
That's a solid call.
That long rest, I got all my spells slots back as well, correct?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Exactly the same thing happened to you. You were grabbed by these stone arms. You're embedded into the wall in the form of a bas relief, and you've just now been disgorged. You're spat out from the wall, and you can hear trouble from around the corner up the hall to your left.
Dust myself off real quick. Not my idea of a normal meld into stone. Not how I would like. And I'm going to move 5 feet. Oh, gosh. Oh! And then I do not like that big thing. So from back where I'm at, I'm going to do and hope it freaking hits. Yeah, still don't like it. Am I going to be visited by 3 guardians tonight? Marley's coming to visit. I'm going to cast Moonbeam right on top of it. Click. At level 2.
Alright, a churning column of radiant energy. It splits down from the ceiling. It covers the entire section of the hallway. Starts to eat into its flesh. This thing stands there, and actually, I think it makes a save when it starts its turn, not now. But we'll just do it now because I've already rolled it.
I'm fine with that.
It starts to get its flesh eaten away as it takes 9 radiant damage. It roars.
Yeah. Ooh, I don't like that. I'm gonna move the rest of my movement because I believe it's 25. Yes, it is. So 5 and then 20. I'm gonna move there. I'm just gonna take a deep breath.
Up ahead, you see this balcony. It looks like this. You're on the left side of that.
Oh, let's not go down there.
Eridani.
Okay.
I move 1 step down and then use my right hand to try to angle him in this direction. Since I don't want to push him into the guy who just came, who I don't know. And then I blast an Eldritch Blast at him.
Hit.
Yeah. Still, I haven't fixed that. Sorry. Still 5 to that, so 7.
Okay. It slides along the ground and hits the wall.
Then I walk. Can I walk
Because it's not
between
starting
the
its
black?
turn in the moonbeam, I'm gonna have to give it its hit points back now. It's supposed to take the damage when it starts its turn.
Can I move between the blasts of the Eldritch Blast?
No.
And there's the
Okay.
stats just in case.
You have to shoot them all at once.
Okay, second one.
Hit.
14.
The beam crashes into it, buckling its armor. You already did 2 attacks.
Damn it. Sorry,
No
Sebastian.
problem. You'll get used to it.
Then I
Exactly.
quickened an Eldritch Blast.
Okay, use 2 sorcery points to quicken. Disregard that attack roll because
Yep.
you hadn't. Yeah, that was a misclick. That hits.
Okay, I didn't move, but I could have moved. So, damn it. Forgot that
So-
one. 11.
11. Alright, another beam smashes into this thing and starts to buckle more of
Sends
its
him.
armor.
Sends him 10 feet wider.
Alright, you slide him another 10 feet back.
Can I hit him without hitting Millhouse?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I don't do like critical misses or anything like that. Creatures provide half cover, but keep in mind that's a 5-foot square, and Millhouse is like a 2-inch tall gnome. That hits.
Eldritch Blast past his ear. 9.
Alright, the beam crashes into the Tomb Guardian again, and it's looking a little bit messed up. A couple of pieces of armor fall off, and you just see this grayish,
I
brownish
push him
flesh
with
underneath.
this one too.
Okay, he slides back another 10 feet.
And that's me. I can't do anything else.
Nathan. So you look up and you can see Millhouse up there. You look to the south and you can see Torrin down in this direction.
How's it going up there, guys?
I'm not the guy.
I don't see anything.
Let's see here. Where is it at? Seeing Torrent south, he's probably best to go north. Is it not possible to get back up to this grate, or is that like...
You can jump up there. It costs you 10 feet of movement to get back up.
Okay. I'm gonna do something.
So you climb back up?
Yeah, I'm gonna climb back up. Not all the way, just sitting, I guess. Unless it's considered prone. If it's sitting.
You're either up or down. Which one do you want to be?
I'll be up. It's fine.
And which square are you? You can move where you want.
I'll just
climb up.
let's go with this one right here. 10 feet of movement.
That costs you 15 because you also have to move up. You go up and then you go to the side like that. So 15
Alright,
feet.
that's fine.
You're above the grate now. You're back in the hallway.
I am going to throw flask of oil at him.
Okay. You can throw it with an improvised weapon attack. It's a ranged attack, so it's going to be a dexterity check.
Alright.
Alright, you throw the oil and it misses and just splashes on the ground elsewhere.
I tried. I jump back down. Bonus action, dash north.
Okay, you jump back down. That costs you another 10. That's 35 feet to get you into that space. So you've got another 2 squares of movement, if you like.
Right there.
Now, this is just a flooded passageway. The walls are slimy. The water is a few feet deep. Torrent.
I see the light coming down from the hole,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, you'll see light in this way, Torrent.
Okay, I'll move over there and try to get out.
Okay, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. You're going to need to dash to do that.
I will.
Okay, you dash and you manage to climb all the way up out of the grate, and that puts you there. When you arrive next to Millhouse, you see the flaming Tomb Guardian. You notice that Nim's back, and Eridani has less face than last time you saw her. But the wall over here has more face of Eridani than last time you saw that wall.
Right. Yeah, I used my dash action, so I'm concentrating. No, that's it.
Orion.
We'll do the same thing. I will run over here, try not to hit Lollard, and with a throw a produce flame at the white.
Oberlaka says, "This is perfect! The white can't get us! Excellent!" You throw the produce flame, but it just flies straight overhead and disperses.
Don't worry, Lollard will take care of it. We can still hide here. It's all good.
This is excellent. Lollard.
I'm going to attack it with my new little mace, and I'm going to discharge one of its abilities.
Alright, I think they're both actions. You can't do both at the same time. Let me double
I can do both? Well, then we're going to just discharge.
While holding it, you can use an action to release a wave of terror.
That's what
or you can attack with it.
we're going to release, and that should be 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Radius.
Alright. That's what we're doing.
Okay. Alright, you release
Okay.
this shockwave of evil energy, and
I go, what?
It,
I kind of go, Wongo, what do you think?
Great. I don't see any, anyone else around here that I would care that got affected by that. Orion, make a wisdom saving throw. The other inanimate whites don't seem to be affected in this inanimate state. Only the one in front of you, and no one seems to get spooked out by your mace of terror.
I'm already cowering in fear. I'm fine.
Man, Wongo, this thing isn't that good. And I'll use an action to move this up this way and attack with that.
Okay.
With my little spiritual weapon.
Wongo just says, hey, come on, man. Performance anxiety. I've been locked away in a dusty crypt for a while. Give me a break.
Alright.
Not that I care about your opinion. But if I
of course
did,
not.
Then yeah. Alright, the spiritual weapon flies up behind the white.
Okay.
Hit. And it just takes the white's head clean off of its shoulders, slicing it off. The headless body falls to the ground, the head rolls down the stairs and splatters into the water. And Wongo just... Did you see it? Its head fell off. This is great.
Oh. I figured you'd like that. Alright, I pass my turn after that.
This Tomb Guardian lets out another roar. It's on fire, and it just turns towards Nim, starts waving its arms around rapidly, and charges him. See this 8-foot-tall burning construct come barreling down the hall at you, Nim. And when it reaches you...
Yeah, it's freaking terrifying.
It wrings its hands together to like a kind of almost look like a wrecking ball with this giant fist, a spiked wrecking ball, and it reels back for like a double whammy spiked fist attack at you. But as it's doing this, the fire's really messing it up and gives it disadvantage.
Yay.
It stops and just burns for a little bit. It lets out another roar as it tries to attack you again. And
that one hits.
It slams into you for 20 points of damage. 15 bludgeoning and 5 piercing. And it's now out. It's no longer on fire. The fire just kind of vanishes. Millhouse.
Right. Well, I think it's out of slapping range again. I'm just going to quickly check. Maybe it's not. I come up and I start slapping it.
Tickle it.
That hits. Alright, Bob. Whoosh. It cuts through it. Can you double up your infusion on a magic weapon like that?
I asked you and he said I could put an infusion on Bob.
Let me. It's not. Wait, it's not silvered for starters.
What?
It's.
You said it was. You said I could silver it in the.
Oh, you got it.
forge.
You got it silvered. Okay.
Yeah, in the
I'll
forge.
have to double check that. That infusion, it can be used on a magic weapon.
Can I have a? Where is
I'm not sure how it works. I'm just asking you.
Item: a simple or martial weapon. This magic weapon grants a 1+ bonus to attack and damage roll.
Okay. Yeah, there's no restriction then. I know some abilities don't let you use things on magic weapons. Alrighty, you hack through the Tomb Guardian. You find a gap in between its armor. Hack through its flesh. This black blood that's almost like oil just excretes through the gaps in its armor. You come in again and the axe just ting bounces off it with a second attack.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'll ignore that. That's my turn.
It's looking pretty damaged. Nim.
Oops. Oh.
Oh, can you? I don't want to move the moonbeam through everyone. Because that's dangerous. I'm just gonna cancel the moonbeam. I'm just gonna wave it out. I'm fine with that. I don't want to burn through anyone. So I'll dissipate the moonbeam, and then I am going to... I can't take more hits like that. I'm gonna have to wild shape. Form of
Pterodactyl.
No, I didn't. I didn't send any of my flying forms yet, so I need to do that. But I'll wait till next before I do that. I'm not gonna do it mid. I don't want to go too big. I'm gonna have to do large.
Big a lion or something.
I just don't want to go huge. I'm gonna go saber-tooth tiger wild shape form. I'm gonna go saber-tooth. Get some backup HP from that.
So what are you doing? You're wild shaping, sorry?
Yep, I'm wild shaping to saber-tooth tiger.
Pterodactyl?
No, saber-tooth.
Sorry, okay. So I was just looking up saying, yeah, so just confirming, Millhouse, you can't actually use your artificial infusion. You can yeah, look it up. It says it's a non-magical item that you touch to do that. Alrighty. Yeah, you should. I would, yeah, encourage you to read the ability yourself, so I don't have to look it up mid-battle. Alrighty. You turn to a saber-tooth tiger, and
yes.
Done.
And I was wanting to drop the moonbeam too.
Okay.
Just because I wasn't going to drag it through everyone, but no rush.
Moonbeam goes down.
So that was bonus action. And if I can, I'm going to attack it. I can hit.
Your weapon attacks are considered magical, right?
I believe so,
6th level.
because of druid things, yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes, because I'm high enough for it. I'm going to go with a claw attack.
To miss.
Yeah, that's all I got.
You jump on this thing and you try to scrape through it, but it's so heavily armed the claws just scratch your metal.
That'll be my turn.
10 hit points last, and they go away until the end of at the end of a long rest as well. Perdoni.
Thank you.
I move forward. use my bonus action to cast Hexblade Curse.
Alright, a
On
curse
the-
appears on this Tomb Guardian. It's like an invisible tattoo that only you can see, covering the Tomb Guardian's entire body.
And then I'm gonna blast it again.
Hit.
See if I fixed it this time. Yes.
The beam of energy
13.
slams into this thing. More pieces of armor fall off of it. It's actually, it actually looks like the armor is like bolted onto its flesh. These thick spikes kind of stab into its flesh is how it wears the armor by the looks of things. That misses. Narrow miss of a 19 from Copper.
Okay. That's right then.
Nathan. The slimy submerged tunnel continues as far north as you can see.
Oh man. $10, $20, $30. Oh god. Just ends right there. You know, like
That continues. You see a gap. It's got about a foot in between the ceiling and the surface of the water. And the ceiling looks like it's man-made. It's all smooth stone with a flat ceiling.
do I have a hammer? I do. Would it take a strength check to hammer I'm hitting into a wall, or is it just like a...
You can use an action and an athletics check to try and hammer a pitten into the solid stone wall.
Okay. Just try to dash up. Bonus action.
Okay, it just continues on as you are moving away from the party.
Search for traps, I guess, for an action as an action. I guess. I've never been down here, so I don't know what's happening.
You can take the search action. Make a perception check. Now you take a look around, and at some areas the surface of the water is very close to the ceiling. But other than that, nothing else looks really hazardous here. There's no traps that stand out.
Alright, doing some mid-combat scouting. That's what I do.
Sebastian.
Yeah.
The creature takes 6 extra hit points from the Hexblade Curse. I forgot.
Okay. 6? I think it's proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
3.
Times 2.
Times 2?
Times.
Do you have something that gives it times 2?
I hit it twice. No, I hit it once. Sorry,
Okay.
my mistake again. I'm kind of sleepy today. Sorry.
No problem. Torrent.
I know what you mean. I'm moving over to the monster, and I'll try to hit it with my longsword.
That hit. You hack straight down onto its neck and your longsword bounces straight off of its flesh. It doesn't do anything.
That's no good.
Yep, and I just ran away because of it.
It just bounces straight off of it. It doesn't even bruise it or cut it. Completely unaffected.
Right. I think I'll have to do something about that. I will make my longsword magical.
Nice.
Alright, the weapon gets a sheath in a magical light blue glow. The shield of faith drops.
Yeah, of course. So I guess I can still do my second attack then, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's a miss. The Tomb Guardian grabs your arm mid-strike and pushes you back against the wall.
That's a shame. That ends my turn.
This thing is very badly injured at this stage. Orion.
I'll use my action to stow my shield and pull out my longbow. And then I will prepare to follow Lollard. All right, Lollard, after you. Lead the way.
Well,
All right, I go ahead and move. Let's see, we can do.
once you
All
get
right.
into the water, it's difficult terrain as well.
All right. Okay, so then we can move to this point here, and then that's 5, 10. So then we can get to that point there, max. I can move my spiritual weapon though, right?
Yeah, you can use the
To-
bonus action to move at 20 feet.
Yeah. So that's going to be 5, 10, 15 around to there. And we'll move that in front of us. And from there, that is going to... You know what? I'm going to also throw Bless on myself.
Okay.
I bless myself.
I bless myself.
Yeah.
Was that Wongo taking over you? What
Your,
a dick.
Well, Wongo suggests that.
your spell slots are expended as well. Lollard, you might want to count them back up.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so that would be that many for that, and then and then there for that. Okay, all right. So I bless myself, and from there I move to do all that, and that is going to be my turn.
All right, Lollard, you can have another inspiration for that selfish act. But do you already have inspiration?
I already have it, so
you can transfer your inspiration to another player, and then you can take a new inspiration. So who would you like to transfer it to?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
No, this is you as a player, not as a character.
Oh, this is me as a player. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I was like, well, I do it to myself. Right now, I'm looking. Well, I can't see who's up there and really out. If I'm right, Arianda is kind of in a pickle at the moment. If I'm correct, Aridonda. Oh, excuse me, Aridon. Is it Aridani? Donnie. Okay, Aridani. Sorry. I like to help her out, so I'm gonna throw it to her.
Okay, you gain inspiration, Aridani.
Hey, thank you.
Yay!
Alright, this Tomb Guardian is angry. It got stabbed once from the axe. So it swings its left fist towards Millhouse. The fist swings straight overhead, and then it sees the blue glow from Torrin's longsword. It doesn't like that, and it just does like a headbutt attack towards Torrin.
Ooh.
And it just grabs Torrin, it grabs onto his shoulders, spikes stick into your flesh, and then headbutts you with its bucket helm. You take 19 bludgeoning damage and 16 piercing damage for a total of 35 points of damage. The blue glow from your longsword subsides, and the Tomb Guardian ends its turn there.
Ooh.
Millhouse.
Slapping away.
That hits.
That's happy.
You grab the Tomb Guardian by the arm, and its bucket helm kind of half slides off. Its neck is exposed, and you drive the battle axe straight down into its neck. More black blood like oil spurts out everywhere, and then it falls down onto its knees, and it falls face first onto the ground with a very loud clang.
Ooh. That means Papa gets some hit points.
Yeah, you see these little kind of reddish, purplish lines of energy transfer from the Tomb Guardian into you, Aridani, but no one else sees that, just you, as the tattoos of the Tomb Guardian fade from the curse.
Well, I guess it's over to the hole. And I'll wait till next turn.
we're out of combat. It's dead.
Oh, I was wondering why the end turn button wasn't going. What's everybody else been doing?
That was the only
do the thing.
only creature.
With Warlock level, they mean that just the 6 levels I have. No, just the 2 levels I have as a Warlock, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, level 2 Warlock, and the Warlock level is 2. There's character level, and then there's Warlock level, or class levels.
Okay. Just making sure.
Alright, so...
Well, that's it. Time for a long rest.
Alright, Ryan, you can climb up that hole. Nathan, you can hear that the fighting has stopped. You no longer hear that Tomb Guardian spells being flung around.
We explored that way, Nathan.
I didn't know. I haven't been here.
Well, come on back.
Seems like
we got to.
seems like feels like 2 weeks I've been here.
I know the feeling.
Oh, hey guys.
So, out of character,
I need a rest, my friends.
Out of character, I want to know who killed themselves to investigate that.
No,
Nobody. I dispelled the darkness.
it was a
Because
demon.
I told her that there was something special in there for her.
That's right.
And he wanted me to grab inside it, and I said, no way, and cast a spell magic.
And then we had to fight the demon.
Well, now that you guys are back and more or less up to speed, here's what we know about like the different directions here. We visited 2 tombs. Garrick is dead. Rest in peace.
You killed him.
I did not kill him.
You killed him.
Askelack killed him with traps. There are 2 ways that we explored down in this like tunnel sewer area. One may or may not lead to a door, a secret door. We're not sure. The north direction leads to that like metal attracting night guy that destroyed a bunch of Garrick's stuff. The only place we haven't gone is down the staircase, and there's a skull over here that we're pretty sure leads to a 3rd tomb up here. The other 2 tombs had magic items in them, and then also spirits of the 9 gods that are now possessing me and Lollard here.
But no clues as to the actual tomb we need.
No, definitely not. So it's up to you guys if you want to explore the 3rd tomb up here.
Ryan,
We could either do the...
can we stay like at least 6 feet away from everyone else? You know, germs.
Oh, absolutely.
Goodies.
There's a lot of dust in the air. We might choke.
Don't say that.
Sorry.
That's my worst fear.
Let's all sit down and take a rest while you tell me who these people are.
So, here's your flask, Nathan. You should drink it. It will be helpful.
It's probably not safe to drink that. Don't listen to him.
Oh no, it is. Go for it.
Did I notice him being selfish earlier, or no?
I don't think you
you're
were
on notice.
really present, but you guys can inform the rest of the party that Orion and Lollard have been acting different as these spirits. Like everyone saw it clearly, like this swirling energy like rose up from the crypt and entered through the mouths of Lollard and Orion. One vaguely looking like a Sioux monster, Wongo, and another one vaguely looking like Moa. Sorry, not Moa.
Yeah, they definitely are acting more strangely.
The
I like-
koala.
I like to think it just helped Orion come out of the closet and embrace his true self.
Everyone has different interpretations. Yeah.
That's one way to put it.
We taking a short rest?
We can. The problem is we don't know how many of those creatures that are just wandering the halls will come by.
Still, they
Not a
can
whole lot.
wander.
The longer we wait, the more that might come by.
Not a
Yeah,
whole
but
lot.
We'll use the cure wounds anyway.
We haven't didn't meet anyone yesterday.
That's true. We have time for a short rest, absolutely.
Yeah, and nothing can really sneak by me.
Okay, you guys hold up. I need to confirm that you get a short rest first. Because I need to check to see if anything comes by. Firstly, is everyone happy to rest here in this hallway?
Sure.
This is the entrance, right?
Yeah.
Entrance we came in?
No better place.
That's the entrance. Okay, you guys
The
hang
entrance
out. Hang out here
is
for an
closed,
hour.
right?
It is. Yeah, the door's sealed.
Yep.
And yeah, there's just silence. Nothing happens during the hour. Everyone take a short rest.
Sorry.
No more tomb guardians come rolling down the hall or anything like that. You can just hear the sound of birds chirping from the cracks through the ceiling as the morning starts to heat up. You can feel the intense humidity cause you all to sweat.
Let's do one more.
Keep in mind that when you do use your hit dice, you're only going to get back 4 next time you take a long rest. Very important in this dungeon.
Fine with that. I only used 2.
You gotta be
I
alive
used
to
3.
to get them back.
Well, yeah, that's the other thing as well. You might just YOLO use them all because you know you're going to
Does anyone need healing?
Not after
Yes,
3 hit die,
please.
I'm good.
If you wanted to prepare spells now would be the time, technically, that Millhouse and Nim would prepare spells because you couldn't really do it during the time in the sculpture. So feel free to prepare any spells or make any other preparations that you do at the end of a long rest. Yeah.
So, quick
Your
question.
infusions or whatnot.
Quick statement to the group. We might need to find some way to get some magical weapons.
Well, relating to that, quick question: who wants a magic weapon?
Convenient.
Is it helpful for me or Torin?
I think Torin might get the most use out of it.
Because I'm not very strong.
Well, I can make a weapon magical with the spell, or I can use the divine thingy, the sacred weapon thing, to make it magical.
Nathan,
But
then?
a magical weapon that I don't have to use spells for would be helpful, but, I'm not sure if it's the most useful with me.
So who's got a magic weapon? It's Orion does, Lullard does, Eridani is a spellcaster, Millhouse has a magic weapon, Torin can make a magic weapon, and Nim's weapons can be magical in wild shape.
Yes.
I don't have a magic weapon either, but my weapons can be magical when I rage.
Oh, okay, so sort of.
Yeah, I think we discussed this before. I can't infuse your claws with magic power.
I would have loved if you could do that.
Are you gonna infuse a weapon from Nathan or what?
Oh yeah, whoever wants it.
Yeah, then Nathan can infuse
At
his
the same
crossbow
time,
or
though,
what?
think about how useful a magic weapon will be if the person just runs away.
True.
That's
Good point.
true.
Good point.
No, well,
Okay, I'll take it.
obviously, and Nathan probably needs it the most, is what I'm trying to say.
Wisdom plus my druid level. That's what it was. 8.
Whatever you got. It doesn't need to be a +1 weapon. It just needs to be magical.
Sebastian, I sold my 2 warlock spells and got 2 sorcery points back.
Okay, you guys see this kind of eldritch glow just kind of emanate from Eridani's eyes for a brief moment.
Craft.
I totally forgot that 2 monster was there, and I thought someone just died during our short rest. I'm like, what? I flipped.
Millhouse takes this little tiny box out and he clicks a button on it, and straight away it just kind of it appears into Mataru Soniku form.
I feel like he's going to be really useful. We can send him down every hallway first.
I remember wanting to do that in the first place, but everybody just kept running it.
Alright, so do you want to infuse Nathan's weapon?
Yeah, I'll infuse Nathan's. It's just a +1 magic weapon.
What did you want to?
Which one though? Do I want to get up and close and personal? Probably not. I'll stick the bow +1.
Okay. Alright. As you guys look around here, all of the walls have these faded relief of skulls. It's kind of a bit of a theme on this level. And yeah, it's fairly quiet. Across the hall you can see this light kind of peering through this gaping maw of the skull to the east, beyond the balcony. Other than that, you've kind of gone everywhere else on this level.
Does that skull glow or just green?
There are these two glowing balls of fire. Oh, no, this one's green, but this is an actual skull, like an opening, a carving on the wall, and has these two like flickering, fiery eyes.
Spooky.
Do we need to put that fire out?
Do we have to mess with
I'll do
it?
it if I have to.
Like, is there a reason to mess with it?
I'm just asking. I don't know.
The break is over, or
Yeah, you finished the short rest.
so I got introduction to everybody.
Yeah, presume that sort of stuff happens behind the scenes. I mean, you can roleplay it if you want, though.
So important.
But
Did you?
yeah, you can say something about your character if you like, Sebastian.
Hey, my name is Eridani. I just met these lovely guys. Under my breath, I say crazy guys. I don't know who you are, so maybe a small presentation. I kind of hear myself like as an echo. Anybody know what that's? Do you hear me as an echo?
No, you're good.
There is a little bit of sound reverberating off your mic, conservative. It's very faint.
Sorry.
And I just came to this ruined city and just got kidnapped and woke up in this lovely tomb. So if you could show me the way out, I'm gonna leave now.
The way
Kind
out
of
is
stuck in.
we're gonna the way out is down.
Yeah, I just want to call some help. I have a beacon in my backpack, which I left outside.
Well, you have to go down there, but be careful, there are some traps.
Oh,
I point at the hallway, of course.
That is the way.
is that? I don't see any openings, mechanism or something. Just a stone wall
Yeah,
door.
it's,
Exactly.
Just a big fat slab of stone blocking your way forward.
Unless you can phase through walls, I don't think you're getting out of here that way.
The way is
Okay.
shut, and we're pretty sure it was made by those who are dead.
Okay. So how do we get out?
Down?
Down. Follow the trail of enemies, pretty much. It's what
I'm okay with that.
this episode has been made this entire journey.
Secrets, here I come.
Before we continue, we have some options here. We're pretty sure that we found 2 tombs of the 9 gods. I assume that all 9 of them are here because the skull might lead to a third one. Do we want to mess with all of them, or do we just want to go down where we're pretty sure the soulmonger is?
No, we have to seek every secret in this tomb.
Oh,
Why?
But not Ijin, right? Ijin's like so crazy, unpredictable. And that's what will happen. We tell everyone we need to leave Idjin alone.
We will. No worries.
Yeah, I
Because
second that.
I think
every knowledge is important.
Wongo speaks in Lollard's mind as if Wongo can hear Idjin's voice.
Interesting.
Yeah, I second that. Fuck Moa. In fact, if you see Moa's crypt, just destroy it, burn it, whatever.
Oh, okay. Should
You
we-
guys coming? Secrets are waiting.
Every
but
time we
look,
open a crypt, people get possessed and traps kill them.
yeah,
Why don't we just avoid them?
yeah, I agree.
Let's just go down.
We should avoid all of them.
Yeah.
No, we have to see. They may have I may hold a secret to.
Imagine how safe you'll be with more magic items. Dude, so safe, unkillable safe.
Yeah, but aren't we
That
on a
will
time
pose
schedule?
No problem to you. All right.
I do like more magic items, but I don't know if they're worth the danger of messing with all these coffins and stuff.
But look how that +1 ring of protection has served you. I mean, sure, you haven't been in battle to get hit yet, but imagine if somehow an enemy got close enough to hit you. All right, that +1 is going to do wonders. Imagine if you had more of that.
I mean, that's fair. If you guys want to do it, I'll just stand in the back and you guys can mess with it.
I think we need to know if there's a secret to battle the Soulmonger.
Let me describe this staircase to you guys again, and for those that haven't seen it, it's a very grand-looking chamber. It's 50 feet across and it plunges down into darkness below. There's a stone balcony winding around the wall to connect 4 archways, so all these entrances are arched. And there are other balcony levels visible below, with corridors radiating off in all different directions. And to the north there is a stone staircase that descends to the lower levels. To the east there is this ominous looking skull with a gaping maw. And this is what it looks like here. It's the area that you guys are in.
So it's pretty dark down the staircase.
Yeah, there's no light sources, and you can't actually see the bottom. It's just darkness. Dark vision cuts out after 60 feet.
I know what everybody's thinking, but another
To
thought.
jump?
No, let's not alert whatever's down there by dropping a light source. Huh?
Is it jump?
Good idea. I like that idea.
I remember I saw a dwarf in like a mask on a level below us.
Is it Dwarf Man?
Yes?
Yeah.
Now, this is a giant stone skull encrusted with moss jutting out of the wall at the end of the passageway. A flame flickers within each of its eye sockets, and a view into the chamber beyond can be seen through its open jaws.
Does it look magical?
Your mic's still reverberating there, Conservative. You might need to go and push to talk.
Alright.
I mean, it's undoubtedly magical. It doesn't look like there's like oil or anything. It's literally these two like embers just flickering around in its eyes. There's no torches or anything else.
Does it look like something that I could use the spell magic on to, if it has a trap or something like that? Or do I have to know there's a trap to dispel that?
Dispel magic, generally, it ends spells. But sometimes it can also bring down other magical effects. But there's no way of knowing unless you cast a spell, unless you have some other information.
If you wait 10 minutes, I can cast Detect Magic as a ritual.
It would be safer.
I will start the
Yeah,
ritual.
let's just... We have 10 minutes, right?
I kind of investigate the look at if there are any runes or something like that inscribed into the face.
Okay, make a perception check.
Yeah.
You take a look at the skull, and there's no runes. The flames, they don't seem to give off any heat. You don't smell any smoke, and you do know something about the actual skull. The jaw is hinged.
Is it possible to? Yeah, the jaw is hinged. Does it move? Is it possible that it moves?
Are you trying to move it?
No, I'm just looking if it can close or something like that.
It's hinged, so hinges are for opening and closing things. Like the hinges of a door or the hinges of a treasure chest. Hinge.
Yeah. Nathan, you want to have a look at this? Maybe you can find if there's a trap or something like that.
I mean, I could sure try, but usually burgling houses is my kind of thing. But I'll give it a whirl.
Pretend it's the house.
Sure. I'll try to gauge if there's traps or not.
Okay, Eridani's just given it a good look. You don't see any. You don't find any additional information. Right. As this is happening, suddenly there's a bit of a glow from behind yourselves, and you see Lollard with a glowing rock in his hand, and he just looks Millhouse dead in the eye and drops it off the edge of the balcony.
Oh my gosh.
You hear Wongo say, "What?" in your mind, Lollard.
And I go, well,
I wasn't even watching. I was watching what was going on over here.
Ah,
So he pretty much did that despite nobody didn't see it.
You actually can look down, and you see it heads down about
what do I see?
80 or so feet. You actually see what looks like a giant gargoyle statue. And the gargoyle has 4 arms. It's kind of hunched over near what looks like an opening in the floor or something. This is a good 80 feet down. 4-armed gargoyle statue.
Oh, okay. That's 80 feet down. Okay.
So yeah, what you notice is that this skull has a hinged jaw.
I have some kittens. Can I ram them in so that the jaw can't close?
Yeah, you could put a python in and then just try and jam it. Little metal spike. You can just put it in.
One on each side.
Yeah, you don't need any sort of ability check for that. There's a kind of you just put it in, and if the jaw closes, it's gonna get caught on the pit.
Ryan, you want to go first?
Take a wild guess.
Is that
Actually,
yes?
no.
It's safer inside than outside, normally.
Well, you can just wait for my ritual to go off, and then we can see magic and stuff. It'll be safer that way.
Nim just walks through. Nim's gonna crawl through.
The jaws are like wide enough, it's a big skull. Like imagine one of your walls, and the skull takes on like the entire wall. The mouth is huge. You can easily climb on through.
Yep, Nim's going through. He's not gonna wait. He's just gonna go through.
When you climb on through, one of the flames within the eye sockets snuffs.
Oh, I pee a little.
When you step into the room, I'll describe to you what you see. Firstly, a skull button. It's almost 5 foot square. It looks like a human skull. It rises up out of the ground a few inches. And then there is many other things in this room. There are skulls crusted with dried mud, glowing from niches cut into the wall. There is a stone sarcophagus standing at the center of the chamber. Its lid is adorned with a coiled serpent carved in relief. Behind the sarcophagus, resting atop a marble pedestal, is an ornate crystal box with a small humanoid skull floating inside it. And the skull is just hovering there. It's looking in your direction, Nim, and you receive a telepathic message that takes the form of a young girl's voice.
What's happening? Why can't I see? Where am I? How did I get here?
Oh, I don't like that.
Hello? Are you a friend of my father? Where's Daddy? Is he looking for me? Where am I? Why can't I see anything?
I'm just gonna turn around to the skull and I'm just gonna reach out. I'm gonna turn around and just be like, there's something in here and I don't like it.
What do you mean you don't like me? What's wrong with me?
I'll come in and use detect thoughts, unless anybody else wants to go in.
I go in after him if he moves a bit further in.
Yeah, I'll move over this way.
Please, help me.
Eridani, when you crawl through the skull, the other flame snuffs.
I pee myself again.
Hello? Are there more people here? Where's Daddy? I'm scared.
I told you I don't like it.
Alright, if everybody wants to clear the hallway, I'll try sending Sonic through.
I'll move.
Right. Go, Sonic. Be the sacrificial lamb you're meant to be.
Nim, you want to stand clear?
Hello? Where's Daddy?
The voice is still crying in your mind, Nim.
Just not responding, try not to think.
Alright,
Anything?
Metal Sonic heads on through, and the second that he's pretty much at the point where he crosses in between the jaws, they just snap the pittons in half like nothing. They just bend the metal, they get broken into little pieces, and the jaws attempt to snap down onto Metaru Soniku.
I wish he was medical, that'd be so nice.
Medical. It chomps Metal Sonic, the jaws close, and Metal Sonic is now jammed in between these jaws, and it's blocking the exit. Metal Sonic is takes 29 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm just going to sit here and continually use mend until something else comes along to stop me.
Alright, well, it takes 1 minute to cast that spell.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so you just, whenever something happens, just let me know how many I get off.
Sure. Alright, so Medical Sonic.
I love it.
I think that's his new name. Alright, Medical Sonic.
Yeah.
He's restrained, like the jaws have him, and it's just squeezing him. You start to do mending, and it takes 10 rounds. He is crushed for another 1 bludgeoning damage within the next 6 seconds. Alright, meanwhile, Nim and Eridani, you guys look behind yourselves, and the jaw is completely snapped shut, save Metaru Sonic, who jammed in between. The pittons were just broken into pieces, and Nim, you're hearing this voice become increasingly agitated.
Please, what's going on? What are the noises? Who are you people? How did I get here? Where's Daddy?
Who's Daddy? I'm saying that out loud too. I'm just going, who's Daddy?
My father.
What?
The the king of Omu.
Do you have a name for him besides Daddy?
I can't remember. I don't know how I got here, but I know my name. It's Nepotark.
Where are you talking to?
Nepotark, please. Why can't I see anything? Who turned out the lights?
I don't know. He's talking to the empty air in here.
I'm just talking to the air. I love it.
I try to use my spear to leverage the jaw open from the inside.
I'm just trying to think now what to say.
Make an athletics check, Eridani.
Yeah, that's Ooh.
Alright. Suddenly Eridani gets a burst of strength. You use the spear and you manage to actually open the jaw with a measure of extreme strength. And Metal Soniku can escape. He can crawl out. He
crawls.
He did get crushed, taking another 8 bludgeoning damage before he gets out. Right, when he crawls out, the flames in the skull reignite.
Pete a little more.
So every third person gets crushed.
Well, I think maybe whenever somebody leaves, an eye reignites.
Alright, we'll get back to you in a second then while you're having this conversation as well.
Yeah.
Lollardo, Ryan, Torrin, Nathan, what are you guys up to as this is unfolding?
I would like. I'm just checking out what's going on. I would like to say something, but I'm not sure if I'm allowed to.
You don't need permission to speak.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you said you did no. Anyway, so I'm saying maybe there's only 2 people allowed in the room at a certain time. And I don't necessarily have to be on the other side, so I can stay here.
Well, I just think go fire relights whenever somebody comes back through.
I think it hits every third person.
Or it could mean that if someone comes out, the lights go on again, which means we can send 2 people in. And then one person comes out, and then we send another 2 people in, and then another one comes out, and then eventually everyone's in there, right?
I want Snake. Millhouse is going in.
Okay, you jump through, and you want Snake, and sure enough, one of the flames snuffed. Alright, Nim, the voice is getting quite worried. And you can hear this echoing voice. You can tell that it's coming from the box. It's like a child lost in the dark.
Please.
I'm not gonna tell it that. That's for sure.
No. Who turned out the lights? Can you turn the lights on, please?
I don't know how to do that. I'm not that proficient in magic.
Alright, to avoid dancing around the subject, that obviously this little girl is a skull in a box, you need to make a deception check to try and hide that in your voice.
I'm horrible at those.
Excellent.
Oh!
Still pretty bad at those.
Oh, you're not able to turn on the lights. Where's Daddy? Where's Mommy?
Well, if I don't know their names, I can't really help you on that portion. I'm gonna need something to go off here.
I can remember my grandma's name. Yes.
Hey.
Are you looking for my grandma?
Perhaps. What's her name?
Eridani, you feeling alright, buddy? You've been sitting there talking to thin air for a while.
That's Nim that's talking to thin air.
Nim, you feeling alright?
Alright, Nim, you need another deception check to keep stringing along this.
Fine with it. I'm fine with it. Don't know who Grandma is. Yeah, definitely don't know who Grandma is.
Oh, Grandma.
Oh my gosh.
Grandma is Napaka. Yes,
Who are you talking to?
she's the Queen of Amu. Where are
Shall
we?
I go through and come back and see if both lights go on again?
Queen of Amu. Last I heard that they didn't have a queen recently.
Well, what do you mean? Yes, my grandma was the queen, and now Mother's going to be the queen.
Nim, you might not have been here for this, but yeah, Orion is actually marrying the Queen of Amu.
Lovely.
Alright, make another deception check to continue.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
With the lie Nim. And the disembodied girl's voice hears what Millhouse has to say. And she says,
Orion? Who's that? Is he a royal? Is he going to be a part of our family, Uncle Orion? Can I meet him?
Yeah, in a way he's a royal. He's a royal in a way.
Friend? Advisor? When am I getting out of here? It's very dark. I'm scared.
Millhouse is going to use his massive brain and massive deduction skills to determine Nim's talking to the skull that is tracking him. And he's going to try to use detect thoughts to join in this conversation.
alright, you're using detect thoughts on Nim.
On the skull. Because I assume that's what's sending out.
The spell doesn't work on the skull. It is in a crystal box. The spell doesn't seem to get through it.
Then second option
Actually,
I use
let
on
me
Nim.
check. What's the range of detect thoughts? Is it self? I think it's another creature.
I think it's... Where is it? There's so many characters now.
Detect thoughts. Oh, it is self. So yes, it does work. Alright, it does work. Alright, and you're just, you're hearing the same, like exactly the same questions that Nim's hearing.
When am I getting out of here? Why am I like this? Why is it dark? Why can't I see anything? Where's Father?
Did your eyes crust over? Because mine do that all the time. And then my eyes take forever to open because it gets all crusty from your eye juices.
Alright. Clearly you don't know how to handle children.
That's another
I
voice.
spend my
I
life
hear.
with animals. That's what I got.
Who's that?
Hey, Millhouse.
Who are you talking to, Nim?
Not now, not now. We're talking about a royal.
Millhouse. Millhouse,
Oh,
can you send?
Ryan, hi.
I'm gonna step in
Why
here.
so many voices? I'm getting scared. Why are so many people here?
I'm gonna take 2 seconds to go back. And I'm gonna try to whisper through the skull. Look, guys, we found a little girl, and I'm gonna very obviously wink. And she's trapped in the darkness, and we're trying to help her. Just try to keep your voices down over there.
Does she have treasure? Seriously, does she have treasure?
Okay, have fun.
Millhouse,
wait.
make a deception check. And
Please be better than me.
the disembodied voice says to Nim,
Yes, Mother and Father have treasures that reward you if you can save me.
Let's not worry about treasure right now.
You said treasure?
God.
Treasure?
I'm worried. Please tell me. Tell me, you, the kind voice.
I'm gonna use that on myself. See if that raises it up.
a 10 is not helping the situation, unfortunately. The voice is going increasingly anxious, and it's basically at this point, Nim, that you need to try and calm her down for good. She starts crying.
You know, crying's not gonna make us any better.
Let's
Let's focus back on the royal. The royal. You were talking about the royal. Let's talk about the royals. So there was Royal Orion.
Make a deception check.
I'll take it.
For saying royal, right?
Well,
he's
technically,
engaged, though.
but I left off the part where it's a pain in the butt.
He's the royal concubine.
Ryan
He-
is
he-
loyal?
He's engaged.
Yeah, well, pain in the butt, but I didn't put in the butt part.
I guess theoretically I would be
Alright,
engaged.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
he's the
roll
royal
initiative.
concubine.
Yeah, let's do it. Nim's not the best with conversing with people. It's not his strong suit. I'm fine with that.
No! Suddenly, the voice shrieks in horror as the skull's eye sockets flare with this bright red glow. The skull becomes sheathed in green flame. With a shattering crash, the crystal box explodes and the skull levitates into the air. I want Mummy and Daddy! It yells out, and it's a flame skull. But that's not all. So it's
There's more.
it's a floating skull. It's 10 feet in the air, and it very much just looks like a floating skull, sheathed in green flame, with red glowing eyes. And so it's that's an epitaph.
Silver lining, she's no longer blind.
She just screams.
And there's light.
Something has happened to me! I'll kill you all!
She yells out, and as she screams, suddenly hundreds of tiny little mummified spiders begin crawling out from niches
That's weird.
that are carved all throughout the walls, almost like honeycomb. Is what these walls look like, with all little pock marks. Hundreds and
Lovely.
hundreds of undead spiders. Alright, Nim, you're up first.
Oh, you just that's literally what Nim's doing right now. He just and he is going to. Well, we can't do it with just 3 of us in here when we have all this, so he's going to cast Conjure Minor Elementals.
Alright, which...
Here's the description. I am going to go with 2 elementals of rating 1 or lower.
Okay.
I want 2 of them in here.
Alright, 2 challenge rating 1 or lower. Let's see what you'll get.
I just don't want too much in here, but that's what I'll take.
Alright, it's gonna be fire snakes.
I'll take it.
Little baby salamanders. I mean, they're not that small. They have fiery beaks. They have these almost like some sort of like tendrils of fire emanating from their necks, and each one is about 5 feet tall. Where would you like to put them, Nim?
We'll put one. We'll leave that one there, and then let's put the other one. Can I put the other one right here where that skull area is? Just kind of in between. Well, no. Let's put it right here.
Okay.
Right here, one above the skull. That's where I want to put the other one.
I'll give you the character sheet as well, and then you can roll it into initiative and you control it in combat.
Awesome.
So, I'll add
And do you
that.
want me to just have them go on the same turn then?
Yeah,
Or do you want
they
2 separate?
both go on the same turn.
Okay. Gotcha. Whoa!
Alright,
My vision just went crazy.
I'll fix that up. They have their own vision.
I can just see through all the little things. That's funny.
There we go.
All right, let's click a init.
I'll add that to your list of summons as well.
Sweet.
Okay, they go on 12.
Awesome. So that was my action
Mm-hmm.
for an hour concentration. That's not bad. Okay. And then bonus action, because I ain't gonna deal with it. I'm going to wild shape into a saber again.
Alrighty, saber-tooth tiger. Bam. You can be in whatever.
I'm just gonna go one up above where it is right now.
Sure. You can
But I'll
move.
let you move my previous.
Okay.
I'll let you do all your DM part of it. I don't mind.
Alrighty, you're on 22, and there we go.
Awesome. And then that will be it.
Millhouse.
Let's see if for once we can de-escalate the situation.
Just staying on the defensive.
So, using the Helm of Telepathy, using the Helm of Telepathy, I'm going to try using Suggestion on the floating skull. Let's see how this works out.
Alright, use Detect Thoughts on the disembodied flaming skull. And you can read thoughts of certain creatures when you cast a spell, and as your action on each turn until the spell ends, you can focus your mind on any one creature. So it takes your action to focus your thoughts first. So I think that's a 2-round thing.
Wasn't I already doing that to listen in on the conversation?
Oh yes, that's right. Sorry, you're doing it on the skull. You weren't doing it on Nim.
Yeah.
You're right. Okay, so it's gonna make a wisdom save as you just like the surface thoughts are just like, they did this to me. They have turned me into a monster. I will kill them all.
All right, my suggestion, if it goes through, please remain calm, Princess. We've been hired by by the royal family to address your affliction. She passed it. I'm still gonna go do it anyway because I like the story I came up with.
I like it.
We've been hired by the royal family to address your affliction. Please remain calm. Unfortunately, I'm a master in the arcane arts. We can help you get through this.
You're a spy! You put me like this! Where's Mommy and Daddy?
Alright, that didn't work out.
And the skull doesn't listen to your suggestion.
Does anybody on the other side look like they want to jump in here?
Nope.
Metal Sonic gives you a thumbs up.
Alright. Sonic's coming in.
Alright, he jumps through. Second flame snuffs.
Let's see, what spiders will he tank? He'll tank these ones, and he'll use a heal on himself as soon as I find him.
And more spiders are continuously pouring out of these little niches. There's holes in the walls and ceiling everywhere, and spider after spider until there's hundreds of them just flooding out from all different directions, start to enclose everyone in the room. I'll open up this dynamic lighting a little bit more so those on the outside can see a bit better too. It is quite a large opening. He goes at the end of your turn, Millhouse, so you've already... Your turn's done, it's his turn now. Alright, these spiders begin to crawl over you. They pour out, spilling out, they begin to crawl up your legs and arms and try to bite you. And they miss. The skull screams.
All of you! Die!
And then it very quickly murmurs an incantation and it begins to cast a spell. The
Can't do anything.
green flame lights up even more, and it's going to put a big ball of
Counter
fire.
spell.
Counter spell.
Hey!
Alright, you do counter spell. And need to be a little bit quicker on that one next time, Eridani. You interrupt it, and it just makes the skull shriek even louder. And it keeps on screaming at you all, telling you all that you're going to be murdered. And it just stays hovering near the ceiling, which is about 10 feet high.
Okay.
Tiny, undead, mummified spiders begin to crawl up the fire snake, trying to bite it. And they chomp into that one for 10 piercing damage. They get a bit
-10.
burned. And they take 1d6 fire damage. This thing is kind of pretty much an embodiment of fire. You can roll that up for us, Nim. I'll
Sweet.
I'll make a macro for it on the sheet for you.
Come on.
Alright. 6 of the undead mummified spiders just burn away from that swarm. Alright.
Was the fact that she was a member of the Omuan royal family relayed to us back in the hallway?
Yeah, you heard something about that. You didn't hear her side of the conversation, but you heard what Millhouse and Nim were saying about you being like related.
You're royal.
Did I catch her name by any chance?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think Tim said it.
Then I will shoot her.
Okay, she's got 3/4 cover from all the way out there up on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Tricky shot.
There we go. I'll fire twice at her with my longbow.
That hits. The arrow slams into the skull, and it kind of bounces off, putting a tiny little crack. She is resistant.
Then can I target the swarm of spiders next to her?
Yeah, they're separate creatures. You can target other creatures.
I will do that.
This one?
Yeah, the northern one. Crap.
It's a miss. The arrow hits the skull and bounces onto the ground. This swarm of spiders quickly crawl along the floor and start to crawl up your legs, Eridani, and they cover you and they try to bite you. Hundreds of tiny little mandibles chewing away. The spiders are all desiccated and the stench of dry husks of insects fill the air. Torrin.
Well, I just say to Orion that, well, we told them not to go in there.
Listen,
You're
if
not
they want to be
going in
reckless and die, that's up to them. We're safe out here.
Right. I don't think I see the skull through, so I cannot see it.
It's 3/4 cover. You can kind of see the tiny
It's
little
over
bit
there.
of the jaw and a bit of the green fire. Yeah, that's it there in that space.
I'll use my. What will I do? I'll just cast a spell on my crossbow to make it magic.
Okay.
Magic weapon. So that's my last one. And I'll shoot at the skull.
Alright, 3/4 cover. It casts shield and the crossbow bolt bounces off of it.
I can. It's a crossbow, right? I cannot use my second attack with it.
No, because it has a loading property, so you have to reload it.
Okay. Well, that ends my turn.
More undead spiders begin to crawl out from their niches, and these ones are going to try to cover the fire snake and bite it. And they chomp into it for 10 damage, and an explosion of fiery blood emanates from the fire snake. 5 of the spiders fall to the ground, just completely burnt away, turning into smoke and ash.
Oh, and then it took 10.
Yeah, it took 10 piercing. I don't think they're resistant or anything, are they? Oh, they are resistant.
No. Oh.
Yeah. So that the other one should have only taken 5. So both of them should have only taken 5. The attacks of the spiders are not magical.
New Conjuring, who this?
Alright, Eridani.
Well, I will cast Hexblade's Curse. Can I cast Hexpress Curse on a swarm of spiders?
Yeah, yep, you can curse them.
One of the spiders.
Yeah, the swarm is like it's like a supernatural formation of spiders that kind of converge into one creature, rather than just little spiders randomly moving together. Are you cursing the one on you?
Yeah, the one on me.
Okay.
And then
They are spread out enough that you can occupy their space without having to squeeze.
Okay. And then I cast Eldritch Blast. Disadvantage.
That hits.
Nice.
You hold your hand
And
out and just they explode.
I blast them away from me.
You can shoot them in a direction that you want.
This. Yeah, okay, this direction.
Okay.
Wait.
They
Sorry.
they go flying over in one big swarm, and about a dozen of those spiders are just blown into little pieces.
And I shoot again on the same swarm.
Alright, you're still at disadvantage because technically you're within 5 feet of this one. That hits with a 13 still. And you just splatter them, and little bloody corpses of spiders just paint the floor.
And that's my turn. After I get some hit points.
You see all these lines of energy surround you and heal you up. Fire snakes.
Alright, this top right one first is going to hit the spiders just to the right of it. And they... Ooh, and they have multi-attack. Lovely. Let's go bite first.
It dives down with its beak to bite the spiders. The spiders spread out and it chomps the floor.
Okay, so it's at least a 10. Then it's tail attack on the same swarm, just keep it easy.
That hits. It flicks its tail and a couple of little spiders get burnt away. One of them gets squashed.
Okay. And then the other one is just going to attack the swarm that's like pretty much on it. Here we go.
That hits. It chomps down, and it is hard to actually like physically attack these things, but the fire burns away quite a few spiders, and 6 of that swarm are dead.
Okay, and then same thing with the tail.
It tries to flick its tail and squash the spiders, but they just scatter out of the way, and the tail slaps the ground.
Gotta work on those proficiencies.
Well, Lord.
That'll be
Question first. This facade in front of me, is that all stone?
Yes, it's a big, it's like a 7-foot tall stone skull embedding out of the wall with a hinged jaw and a big wide open space with a nasty mouth.
All right. Oh, nice. Okay. All right. All right. That answers my question. And you see me reach my hand into that little eye socket where Arianda is, and I go, "Hey guys, I can help you out of this mess, but you must tithe." And you see his hand kind of, sticking out there. Willing to tithe?
What is tithe?
Pay up. Pay the church. Pay the church. And his hand sticking out there, through that little hole in the socket. Pay up! I can help! Pay up!
Hey,
I'm willing to pay.
Hey,
Tithe me.
Alright, Lola, you don't have to, you act without disregard for others. You don't have to,
Oh, I don't have to take it this far?
Yeah. I mean, just for an example, let's just say you could cast Fireball. You would Fireball the entire room without caring that several of your party members are in there, sort of thing.
Well, okay, I won't take it this far. I'm gonna cast this right
here. You can still do that for flavor, but it doesn't mean you have to.
Somebody cast fireball instead.
You still want to help the party, you just don't really care if they happen
If
to.
we're-
Collateral damage is not a non-issue for you.
All right. Well, I'll cast, since no one's willing to tithe, I'll go ahead and cast this anyway, but I do expect the tithe later on. I'm going to put a door right there in front of Ariana.
Alright, you reach out and you cast Stone Shape on the stone, and the spell fails. You're not able to Stone Shape the wall. You're not able to change it in any way.
Well, I tried, guys. Darn, I wish they would have tithed.
Your god knew that we wouldn't give you the tithe.
Yeah, exactly. After that,
you would expect it to work as it's made of stone, but there is some sort of magical force preventing the stone from being altered in any way.
Oh.
You feel like this must be the work of Asarak. This must be some sort of magical ward he's placed on the wall of this tomb.
that's about all I can do. So, that is my turn.
Nathan.
Oh, hey, yeah. Those fire sinks are considered allies, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright. Well, an enemy of the... doesn't have to be an ally, just an enemy of the... enemy of an enemy. But I'll just try to take a shot at him, probably half cover from here, huh?
The spiders... No, you gotta... Oh, yeah. Eridani would be in the way. So, yeah, half cover.
Alright, and he still has that shield on, right?
These... Oh, are you attacking Nepatar?
Yeah, sorry, I was going for the Nepatar, yeah.
From that angle, it's 3/4 cover if you're outside of the room.
Oh, shit.
It's a very hard shot to make from outside.
Yeah, it is. I'll just try to finish off these spiders, I guess.
Yeah. The arrow slams through the swarm and kills about 9 of them. The swarm's only got a few left, scurrying around.
That's all I can do. Yeah.
This swarm of undead spiders cover Mataru Sonic and they attempt to bite him. They chomp away and they inflict 6 points of piercing damage on Mataru Sonic. This next swarm surrounds Nim. They start to crawl up Nim's back and try to bite into him. And you feel these tiny little fangs pierce into you for a total of 11 piercing damage.
Woo!
Nim.
I am going to just bite right back down on them.
Het. You chomp down a mouthful of spiders, they kind of scatter away, it's a bit hard to hit them, and you chomp down 4 spiders.
Tasty.
Are magically delicious. Do I want to? I'm going to use... I need my character sheet up for this so I can check. Combat boundary. Use a spell slot, 1d8 per level of hit. I'm going to use a first level spell slot so I can get 1d8 health back. I'll take it.
I see all the little welts that the spiders cause from biting you start to disappear.
Just use a level 1 spell, that's all I want to use. Alright, and that will be my turn.
Millhouse.
Millhouse, seeing what Lallard tried to do, so he'll shout out towards the skull. Look at us, we're all melee fighters. We couldn't have done this. But that blue man back there is a spellcaster. He definitely did this to you. Alright, and with that, so do they still get opportunity attacks if they're swarming on another creature?
Maybe.
I like those odds.
If you leave it, put it this way, if you leave another creature's reach, they can make an opportunity attack on you.
What kind of reach do spiders have?
Let's find out. They attack. They have 0 reach. As you tumble out of the way of the swarm, they fall down and many of them try to bite you.
Oh, I was talking about these spiders back here.
Those ones don't opportunity attack you. These ones do, however. And one of them bites you on your eyeball for 17 piercing damage.
That's gotta hurt.
Alright. I'm gonna try to clear these ones.
The detect thoughts goes down. Or whatever you're concentrating on. I think it's detect thoughts.
Yeah, it was detect thoughts. Where is it? Alright, melee damage come through.
That hits. You hack through the spiders. It's hard to hit them. They take 5 slashing damage, and you kill 5 spiders. You hack into them again. There's 6 of them all scurrying around. You slice the battle axe through them, and it just smears them along the ground, squashed and dead.
Yeah.
Cool. And Sonic will heal. Where is he?
Okay, he repairs himself as more plates just magically appear surrounding him. Medical Sonic. This is why I called him Medical Sonic.
Love it.
I knew he was going to heal.
Yeah, clear.
The spiders pursue you, they begin to crawl over you, and they provoke an opportunity attack from Medical Sonic. Medical Sonic spins up and tries to slam into him, but his attack falls short. The spiders begin scampering up you, trying to get to those juicy eyeballs. They try to bite you, Millhouse, but you just close your eyes, the ultimate defense against being bitten in the eyeball. The skull screams, "Kill them! Kill them all, my minions!" And cast a spell. It begins to murmur an incantation. And then starts to blow.
Sorry, my mic was off. I said
Alright.
well, it was too late.
Sure, if you were muted and you were saying it, go for it.
I was saying it, but
Okay, go for it. Counter spell.
counter spell.
You got in just in time.
I'm glad at least it was Blur and not a freaking fireball again, though.
You intercept the skull
I didn't know
spell.
what it was.
Yeah, if you want to identify a spell that's being cast, you can do so. Anyone can do so by using your reaction, and it costs your reaction though, and you have to make an Arcana check. So it's a sort of thing that you would do with teamwork. Someone else is identifying it, they could call it out to you, and then you could counter spell. You have to make an Arcana check. The DC is, I think it's 15 plus the spell's level. Advantage if it's on your spellcasting list. Also, if you know the spell, then you can automatically know what it's going to cast as well. So, for example,
Blur, I don't know Blur. I don't know Fireball.
Okay. I wasn't necessarily casting Fireball before. That would just be a guess.
Yeah.
This swarm of spiders, there's not very many left, and they're not as effective when they don't have as many. They keep on trying to bite the fire snake. And they chomp into the fire snake for 5. Oh no, they miss actually. 13 misses it. It doesn't get through its flesh. Orion.
Do I think I can get a better shot if I'm like right up against the entryway here?
Yeah, potentially. Depends on what you're targeting, but Any of the spiders, yes, you would get a better shot at.
But not the skull.
No, it's up near the ceiling. You need to be inside the room to have a clear shot.
Got it. Then I will move up here. 10, 20, 25. And I'll take two shots at these spiders on Millhouse there.
Right, you've got a clear shot to them.
Lovely.
It's a mess. The arrow slams into the wall. That hits. You slice through the spiders, a few of them get ripped apart.
And then I'll move away for a little bit of... you can't move that far, actually. 40. There we go. Trying to end. Sorry, it's being slow.
No problem.
There we go.
Torrent.
I will shoot. And I'll also try to shoot some spiders. I think they might be easier than the skull.
Correct. Right, you wait till all the spiders are lined up and poof, you put an arrow straight through them. 4 of them get ripped apart.
Cool. End of turn.
Eridani.
I cast Hex on the skull.
Alright, Hex goes on.
Hex. And then I Eldritch Blast the skull.
Hit. The beam of force poof, slams into it. You see the swirling purple necrotic energy also start to eat through it. No curse damage there. So roll a 1d6 for the necrotic damage.
Yeah, I had the wrong bonus active.
Wrong hex.
One hack. One.
Right, the necrotic damage is resisted and it doesn't seem to affect it with that shot.
Can I also yell for Eldani to get out of the doorway?
Sure. You fire again, and it's going to cast shield. Pop up a shield to block that attack.
Okay. And then I move farther north. Such a nice firewall possibility, but no.
Fire snakes.
Alrighty, let's see. This one, the top right one, it is going to attack the swarm right beside it again.
That hits. It chomps into him and burns away a couple more spiders. There's a few left in that swarm still.
And it'll use its second attack with its multi-attack to tail them.
That hits. And it tail slaps the remaining spiders and they just burst into flames.
Yay! And then this bottom one is going to get there. And gonna have it attack the one on Millhouse. With debate.
That hits. It chomped into him and about 8 spiders are incinerated and bitten.
And then second swing with the tail.
It sweeps its tail through the spiders and it washes away 5 from that swarm, leaving just 2 big spiders on Millhouse's head.
Gotcha. And that I do not want to attack at, although I don't have any action for that, so boop.
A lot.
The skull is what, right there?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. And if I'm looking through the eyeball, do I see her? Or
You can see a little glimpse. It has 3/4 cover from you. You can see a little bit of the skull, a little bit of the green flame up near the ceiling.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and cast this. It should be able to work, I think, if I'm right.
Banishment. Alright, it makes a charisma save.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
No bonuses or anything, just a nat straight 20.
Yeah.
Yikes, dude.
You will not banish me. I am the
I
new
guess not.
queen of Amu, motherfuckers.
That's for sure.
That's a naughty word.
I'm sorry.
That's about all I can do. Okay.
Nathan.
Oh, was it me? Yeah. Yeah, I'll just stay up here. I'll use 5, 10 2 to move it, just to move back and forth so I can see in the room. I'll just try to shoot this swarm of crap. Probably misses.
That hits.
Oh shit. Yeah.
You put an arrow through them, and more than half of that swarm are instantly destroyed. The arrow just bursts through, and little tiny mummified spiders fly everywhere. Killed over a dozen of them.
I wish I could do more. Just get out of people's way here.
I think 27 damage is pretty good.
Not enough.
Yeah, they probably resist, so probably not as much.
The swarm just keep on trying to bite Mataru Soniku. They miss. This one continues to try and bite Nim. Tiny little mandibles try to sink down into you, Nim, but your fur protects you. They miss. Nim.
Nim is going to attack the spiders that are pretty much right under him.
Much.
With a claw swipe. This time.
That hits. You're going to jump to the side and just put down your paw onto the spiders and squash about 4 of them. Your claws also impaling some of them.
Awesome. And that will be it.
Oh.
Millhouse.
I'm not gonna.
Let's see if I can get these ones off of me.
There's only 2 big ones resting on top of your head now. And you just kind of slice over the top of your head and splatter them. Gone. Right, you run over and you hack through the spiders that are covering Medical Sonic. Kill about 6 of them. And there are 3 big ones just crawling around.
And then into the corner. And Sonic. I think he can take 1 hit at this point, so he'll try to go for the spiders.
He spins up and tries to slam into the spiders, but he's not able to get them. Miss.
Oh, I guess that's it.
Nepatark starts to scream again. A telepathic voice issues forth, flooding your minds.
Your wall will pay for what you have done to me.
And she begins
I didn't do
murmuring
anything.
again.
Stop before continuing. Do I know the spell? You said
No.
if it was a fireball.
You don't know this spell,
Okay.
but I'll double check your
Uh-huh.
spell list. Oh wait, sorry. You do have Fireball. It's Fireball this time.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll cast Counterspell.
Alright, you counterspell Nepatark, and the skull just sets its gaze onto you and just yells, "You shouldn't have done that. You're going to die now." And then flies over into the corner. Ryan.
I'll kind of shoot over my ally's shoulder and aim for these spiders on Metal Sonic here.
It's a hit. There's exactly 3 spiders crawling around. You wait till they're all lined up neatly, and the arrow just bursts through them all, disintegrating them into husks.
Then I'll move forward here. I'll fire. If I can see Nepatark in that corner there, I'll fire one at her.
Okay. Yeah, you've got a shot, 3/4 cover. It's a miss.
Oof.
Lollard just bumps your arm.
Jeez, out of the way.
Oh, sorry.
Not.
Or maybe not. Not
says.
sorry.
Wongo follows up with a not.
And then I'll duck around the corner because I realize I haven't been being as safe as I possibly could be. And I'll go over here.
You're right. We're like kind of near the edge. Aren't you scared of heights?
Well, there's enemies in there. We got to take cover from them.
I hate this place.
Torrin.
I don't see any enemies from my point of view.
No, you'll have to go through the skull to get into the room.
Yeah, and I will not do that. So
Aww.
I'll move over here, see if I can. Now I can see some spiders, I think.
You can, you can just have a shot at the spiders. 3/4 cover.
Okay, I'll shoot at them. That's great.
Hit. The crossbow bolt slams through the spiders. 5 of them disintegrate when the magical bolt hits them.
Okay, great. And a turn.
Eridani.
Do I see the skull, or do I have to move to see the skull?
You can
Because
see the
there's a
skull.
black shadow in my screen. There's this bush. This
Oh,
bush.
The bush.
The bush can just move out of the way. We don't need that dynamic lighting.
I use my bonus action to buy myself a 3rd level spell slot.
And you can
That's
see
5
this
points.
energy in your eyes kind of glow for a brief moment.
And then I'm casting Eldritch Blast on the lady.
That hits. The beam of energy crashes into the skull, cracks start to form, and the necrotic damage still damages it, albeit resistant. The skull's looking like it's breaking apart. Hit. The next beam of energy breaks it into pieces. Fragments of skull just get scattered everywhere. It just explodes with a little puff of fire as well. Nothing left.
Ugh.
And then I move further south. And that's my turn.
Fire snakes.
This one gonna bite and tail that set right under me.
There's about 10 or so left. It chomps on, fire explodes from its mouth, and now there's only 2 left.
Tail swipe.
It's a mess. You get tickled a little bit by the fire snake nymph. It pats you.
And then I'm gonna get to here.
You get some scritches.
I like it. I'm going to try to bite them as well with the bottom one now that I've brought over. Maybe.
That hits. The fire snake makes a little bit of a cawing sound and then snaps its fiery mouth over the remaining spiders and they get turned into ash. And it's over.
Let's see if it was worth it.
Yeah, let's see what's in this this secret sacrifice.
A cloak of billowing.
I open it.
Not a cloak of billowing, but you'll get a loincloth of billowing.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
That's an upgrade. That's gotta be legendary. As it flaps, you just see his little area, you know.
That's one of my homebrew magic items. All right. All right. So then, Nefertok was exploded. Its remains scattered all over the ground and through these niches. The skulls, the mummified spires have been finished off, and now there is this sarcophagus in the middle of the room. As you go to open it, we're gonna take a 10-minute break. I'll see you guys back soon.
Alright.
Yeah. I know we meme a lot of Ryan, but man, I do get the big feels bad about the fact 90% of your kit now cannot be used.
Well, I appreciate that, man. I'll be in the back shooting arrows, guys. I'll be helpful.
At least you're using a longbow and it gets a little bit more damage in there.
Maybe you can change the gods if you interchange the items.
Yeah, but the problem is I don't want to do that. What I want to do
right.
is be as safe as possible, and I'm not gonna switch that out.
Yeah, because the ring is a ring of protection. That's true.
Orion's never been designed to do damage. He's designed to be a health tank. And I guess I got a longbow now. It's fine. We'll figure it out. You guys got this, right?
Yeah, let's go with that.
You guys have got this.
Could we use
carry me to the
suggestions to change to make you change the items?
My guess is, I mean, this is player knowledge, but like,
Yeah,
we could try Greater Resto or something.
I don't think that's gonna help.
Yeah.
Not since you willingly let him in. Yeah.
Did he willingly let him in? Or let her in?
Because we didn't know what it was at first, so I'm like, yeah, might as well.
Oh, okay. Because I know I didn't, but
He did. You didn't, and my character hasn't caught on right completely yet. So she probably is going to let the god in if she touches anything.
oh, okay.
What happens?
Well, she didn't see what happened the last time. She was scared
I'm just
Oh, that's
wondering
right.
this one.
from the mall. And the first one, she wasn't there. Oh, yeah.
So reading over the Legend of the Nine Gods, it looks like Moa was the honest one. Like in the story, he or she, the snake, was too honest to lie, it says. And if we're going on the theme, Obaluka thought that recklessness was bad. And the opposite of recklessness is
Cowards.
safety, I guess.
Is cowardness and fear
Yeah.
and safety. Yeah.
And then Wongo
He was just
was
playing
kind of
crazy,
a
was
dick.
He was very violent.
Yeah. So my guess is Moa is going to be like, you can't lie or something, is my guess.
Well, isn't the worst flaw?
Just make sure they're silent all the time.
Oh, the person with the probably the highest charisma is going to have to speak the truth all the time.
It's not Nim. Nim had a -1 on that deception.
Same with Orion.
He's a wise one, not a smart when it comes to talking one.
And I have a deception, intimidation, and no persuasion. I don't have. In the intimidation and deception. Well, I still can intimidate somebody with the truth.
You know, if the 9 gods, while possessing us, can talk to each other, does that mean that Lollard and I can have, like, telepathic conversations via them?
Only if the god tell you what they talked about, don't you think?
Yeah, be like, hey, can you tell Wongo this? And then
Can you play
Ovalaka says, hey. We could try it.
You could try it, but the gods have to like each other too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably the gods don't want to be near the opposite of the ones they are.
Yeah.
The only true neutral god was the snail, wasn't it?
Yeah, Unk the flail snail.
Wasn't he the one that killed them all, though?
No, he stopped them all from.
Nah, he didn't do anything. He just came out.
And didn't he come out and stop them all?
No, he just blinded Ubteo, apparently.
Oh.
Sweet
Do
jets.
we know whose temple we're in currently?
No, I don't think so. He didn't
Nope.
say, did he?
He didn't say, yeah, we just took a break.
Do we have any, like, animal clues in here or something?
Just a
I
bunch
didn't
of.
see. He took away the card.
Maybe
the
the
map,
dead
maybe.
spiders? Was there a spider god?
No.
If anything, I would possibly think snake because of all the holes. It could slither through them, but that's the only thing I'm even thinking of. Maybe
good
the rabbit one.
Well, there was snake motifs on the coffin.
Oh,
What
was
was
there?
there?
Oh, okay.
I was
Then it's
picture
probably more, isn't it?
I want snake because snakes are cool.
I was just trying to think of the smaller creatures, just because those holes. That's what I was led to think. Oh, it's almost dinner time. Exciting.
Dinner time? What is the clock? What's the time?
It is 5:42 in the evening.
Oh. It's 1:45 in the AM.
I'm in
Silent
the US.
Peak. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning for you, yeah?
10:42. I mean, wait, dude. The next couple of months are going to be an absolute mess for you, aren't they?
Yeah, maybe a little.
Why?
The election.
Yeah, I'm in
Yeah.
America.
Okay.
Gonna be crazy.
I haven't read or seen any TV news last month. I
That
kind of
sounds-
lost contact with the rest of the world.
That sounds blissful.
I know.
Just going to work, going home, playing PC, doing some other stuff, writing some programs, and then going to bed for a whole month.
Way to quarantine.
That was me during my furlough, just D&D, like every.
Yeah. When the epidemic started, there was this article or somewhere and with a drawing and so about how people who didn't have any change since the epidemic came in their life. I thought about it and then okay, that's kind of my life. But that's not completely true. I know.
Alrighty, yeah. So the flaming skull is dead and been destroyed, and so the guardians, the mummified spiders. Now there is the sarcophagus. Now the lid of the sarcophagus, it is sculpted. It looks like a coiled serpent. And Lollard, you just hear this like gagging voice in your head. Oh my god. Is that Moa's us? I can't even look. I'm getting sick. I don't even know how that's possible, but yeah, you can tell everyone just to break everything. Break it all up. Break it apart. Let's get out of here. We don't need Moa. Disgusting. What a little whip.
You guys, we should really leave.
1 second, we're busy. Oh.
Magic item.
Alright, Millhouse.
I'm a saber, sorry.
you relay that with Sabretooth sign language. Alright, by the time this is being communicated to you, Lollard, Millhouse is already attempting to open the sarcophagus. And attempting...
So am I.
Alright, Millhouse, make an athletic check with advantage.
Thank God it was with advantage.
Can I help him?
Yeah, you're helping, that's why he has advantage.
Yeah, okay, okay. Yeah.
Alright, guys both grab the lid. There's no sort of seal on the lid of the sarcophagus. And with your strengths combined, you're able to take off the lid and rest it gently on the side of the sarcophagus. Inside, there is a bundle of faded cloth, and it kind of looks like a serpentine shape. Resting atop these remains is a staff of the python.
I take the stuff.
I fight over the stuff. I want it.
Okay, both of you make a dexterity check.
No. But no. Before that, before he takes it. But wait. I've had this scroll for so long. It's a scroll of identify. Please let me use it before we take this.
No, she just takes the stuff.
Alright, if both of you try to take it at the same time, then you can both make a dexterity check. Whoever gets higher is quicker.
No, I'll let him take it. But I just want to... Look, I'm not actually going to take it, but I have a feeling I can pass. I can defeat this. Dexterity? What's it?
Yes. If you're trying to take it, you make a dexterity.
Yeah!
Oh!
I'm going to let him take it, but yeah, I would run.
Okay, so you're not actually taking it, though, right?
I just wanted to see if I could beat a 5, and I can't.
You just grab it and then give it to him. There you go.
Okay. Alright. You grab the staff of the python, and when you do, green smoke begins to billow out from it, coiling around you like a serpent. And a sibilant voice whispers in your ear. Let me help you. I promise to be good. And the spirit attempts to inhabit you as the green smoke goes into your mouth, Eridani.
Can I ask a question before it attacks me, or?
To me, like the DM, or to the spirit?
No, to the spirit.
No, it happens instantaneously, and you can either resist or.
No, I don't resist. She said she was gonna help me.
Okay. You you're inhabited by Moa. And Moa says, thank you very much for freeing me. I think we'll get along just fine. My name is Moa. What is your name?
My name is Eridani. Do you have any information about this tomb?
Pleased to meet you. I'm afraid I know very little about the tomb, but I'll do my best to help you in any way possible. And Eridani, you are inhabited by Moa. You're instantly attuned to the staff of the Python. I'm going to give you a handout with information pertaining to what the possession entails.
Please don't be evil.
You have to say, I'm a snake.
Snake.
I'm a snake.
Also, Lollard, you just hear Wongo just saying, "Oh, me and her, we're gonna have some problems."
Like serious problems?
Maybe. All right, there's your handout, Eridani. No one else can see that, and there is it's Moa, the Jakuli. You gain a new floor. While inhabited by Moa, this floor overrides your opposing floor, and it supersedes conflicting personality traits. So this thing should be kind of dominating your decisions.
One question.
Yeah.
I have the floor. I risk too much to uncover a lost bit of knowledge.
That floor's gone.
It's gone totally, or just I just don't. It's not the dominating floor.
You don't have that. You have a new floor now.
Okay.
Yeah, it overrides the one that you have. You can keep that in mind because if you're no longer possessed, you'll go back to your original self. But this is your new floor now, and it overrides your current one, so you no longer have the old floor. And if you have a conflicting personality trait to the floor, then the floor overrides that as well. So that's the floor. So try to roleplay that because it's fun to see all the different trickster gods interact with each other. And then you gain a power. You can see what that power does. That's your power, and you can do that for as much as the power says you can.
You are immune to all damage.
In addition to that,
you cast fire.
You also have the staff of the Python now too. It's
this could be super nice.
One question to the staff of the Python. Do I think that if I give the staff away, I would lose the guiding spirit?
As you're thinking that, Moa says, I think so. I think I'm bound to this staff. I was trapped inside it somehow, and when you took it released me into you.
Okay.
But you seem kind. I think you're a little bit perhaps I can sense the way you're aligned. I think perhaps you're a little bit chaotic, but we can compromise. We can work together. And the staff of the Python, it requires attunement. I think it's a rare magic item, and I'll explain what it does. You can use an action to speak this staff's command word and throw it on the ground within 10 feet of you. It then becomes a giant constrictor snake under your control. It acts on its own initiative count, and you can use a bonus action to speak the command word again, and it returns back to its normal staff form. On your turn, you can mentally command the snake if it's within 60 feet of you and you're not incapacitated. And you decide what action it takes, where it moves. You can issue a general command like follow me as you're moving through the dungeon. But basically, as long as you're within 60 feet of it, you control it. And it doesn't specify there, but if you don't give it a command, then it's just going to do nothing. It'll just dodge, basically. Or do what it was told to do, like continue to follow you. and if it's reduced to 0 hit points, it reverts to its staff form. The staff then shatters and is destroyed. And if it reverts to staff form before losing all its hit points, it regains them. So basically, if the snake dies, the staff is destroyed. You can revert it before that happens.
And more dies because the staff is destroyed.
Well, it doesn't say that, but that's up to you to speculate. I didn't say anything about that.
Since Maud thought she was going to leave me if the staff got destroyed, so I have to protect the staff.
I didn't say that. I'm not sure where you're getting that from. I do believe that I was bound to the staff. I don't think that I would be destroyed. I'm a god. My soul is not so easily destroyed. I'm not sure what would happen to me. I have this urge to just inhabit things. I feel like I would seek out a new host if that was to happen.
Is the skull here? Or
Yeah.
did that come up from the ground like the other
It did
ones?
indeed.
Well, I haven't seen a skull before, so I investigate it, check it.
It looks like a button. It's sticking up out of the ground a few inches. It's quite large. It looks like a human skull.
Do you know what this is?
Touch it.
I asked the restaurant afterwards.
Yeah,
Looks like it's
green, so we're pretty sure it's good, so you should press it.
What do you think, Moa?
I respect your decision. Perhaps you should ask your allies more about the results of what has happened. I wouldn't want to do anything against someone's will. I think we should consult everyone and give everyone a fair chance to say their opinions on pressing the button.
So who is for pressing the button? I asked the whole group.
Sonic will just spin attack it. Button pressed.
He presses it, and it goes flat onto the ground and like flush with the floor, and then it pops back up. And when it pops back up, it does not turn green. It simply poofs into a puff of yellow smoke. And there is now a skeleton wielding 2 daggers standing in its place. We're going to roll initiative because the skeleton tries to stab Sonic in the face.
I'm way over here.
The green skull next to you, Orion, it's also poofs out of existence, and as do any other skulls. Alright, so wait, where are you, Nathan?
I'm way over here.
Okay. Yeah, I would recommend not splitting the party, just for future reference. Okay.
This is meat grinder mode.
So, there is something a little bit odd about this skeleton. It's a human skeleton. It's 5 feet tall. It has a configuration of an animated undead skeleton that you'd expect to see, except for its skull. Its skull has some sort of brace attached to its head, and the brace seems to be embedded into the skull and extends up through the top of its head, and it takes the appearance of a shape. It's a triangle, so it's got this weird triangle looking head, brace jutting up out of its skull. It's also armed with 2 daggers, 1 in each hand, and when it appears, it turns and it tries to just start stabbing people.
As one does.
This one's going to try and stab Eridani. Miss. It turns around and tries to stab Sonic. And it pokes Mataru Soniku for 4 piercing damage. And it's his turn there. Millhouse.
Yeah, I guess I can go into melee if I have to.
hit. You slam the axe into it, it breaks off heaps of bones. You hit it again, and it destroys it. It crumbles into different pieces. The bones all separate, and
Well done.
yeah, the skeleton completely falls apart, except for the skull.
I would like to investigate said skull.
Alright, it's a human skull, and then it has this large piece attached to the top of it. And you can make an investigation check, Millhouse. It has this triangular looking stone block basically coming out of its head.
Can
What's
anybody
going on?
Can anybody recall off the top of their head how many if an amount of keys was mentioned in the riddle on the door?
Oh, the riddle on the door. We stepped on like 6, I want to say, 6 to 8, around that number. I don't. Let me take a look at the thing.
So these may be keys. Is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, Millhouse, you know, the triangular shape, it very much looks like a key.
Who's ready for backtracking? I'm ready for backtracking. Alright, I'll have...
Which information on what keys do you mean on the plate?
I think we've gone through all of the warnings on the like all of the lines of the warning of the warning. Sorry, I can't speak. We just forgot. Speak no truth to the doomed child. That child we probably shouldn't have been truthful with.
Something we have to collect.
Well, considering there's only 5 things in the skeleton keys, I'm assuming 5 skeleton keys we need.
I have Sonic. Did I touch it while investigating it?
That you don't see a visual. Your character doesn't see a visualization of that, Nathan.
No.
That would be metagaming. Is what that would be.
I know.
All right, so you think this is a key. It weighs 5 pounds, and the skull is attached to the stone triangle. You found it on level 1 of the tomb.
It's not. So the skull's solidly attached. I'm guessing we can't remove the skull from the key.
No.
All right.
The skull has this brace which is built into the skull and it extends out into a carved key-like shape. But you have not seen a keyhole with a large triangle anywhere.
Oh, into the bag it goes.
Okay, it weighs 5 pounds.
Alright, guys. Alright, fellas. Group huddle. I might have to remove some copper to fit this key in the bag.
Can't somebody else hang on to it?
Kind of hard to huddle when we're out over here.
You're asking everyone to get crushed to death, is what you're asking, Noel.
The eyes still haven't lit again, right?
No.
Yep, somebody has to go back through, apparently.
Does it have to be somebody or something? Can we throw something through?
Yo, Soniku, you want to go back through?
Let Medicare Sonic go through.
Nah, Sonic can't take another hit. If Sonic's going through, I'm staying in here and mending him to full.
Yeah, then amend him to full and then send him through. We can wait a couple of minutes. We can take a short rest. I don't have anything against the short rest.
Were the eyes, when they were lit up, can I take a look at like the eyes specifically? Is there like a candle in there? Was like magic flame just appear there?
Yeah, there's just empty sockets now of a giant skull.
Can I cast Produce Flame? And can I reach the eyes from here?
Like, reach it as in...
Like, put my hand in the eye?
Oh, you'd need to be next to it. You need to be, like, in this space. You can reach it there. Now you produce a flame in your hand, and you push it through into the eye socket, and nothing happens.
It's disconnected after we did that little
Careful, Orion.
shenanigan.
That seems very risky. What you're doing? What if something happens?
Good point. I'm just trying to disarm this trap.
So I'm going to take 5 minutes to cast Mending 5 times on Sonic to see where he's at.
Okay. Go for it. Lollard, Wongo just says to you, I don't see why we would care about these guys anymore. One of them's obviously been infested with Moa. Makes me sick, by the way. Just may as well let him die. Basically.
That's a thought, but
I would like you to share that thought. I would like you to share that thought with that new girl.
Oh, with her?
Yeah.
Would that be a good thing to do?
Yeah. Tell her that Mo is actually like a disease, and she's probably gonna die. She's best off releasing that staff onto the ground, and we will take turns kicking the snake in its stupid face.
Jesus Christ.
I repeat that to Ariana. Ariandi.
Oh dear.
Eridani.
Hear that, Eridani?
Yeah, but I don't take any advice to people who try to get other people in trouble by saying they should put their hand into the darkness with a demon inside.
Something very
but there
wrong
was
with him.
There was a treasure there.
Right, Sonic dies.
We have a different definition of treasure.
I think there's something wrong with your friend there, Lollard. Oh no. He's been inhabited by Wongo, hasn't he? You must be warned, Wongo is terribly evil. I think we need to do
I can't believe that.
Some sort of ritual to get the spirit out of him. Oh, is it that mace? Oh, look at that mace. I mean, if that mace doesn't scream evil, I don't know what does. We need to destroy it or something. You need to warn your friend. He's in grave danger. I mean, look
Do you
at
think
that
he will
thing.
listen?
No.
That's not evil at all.
Maybe
Got it.
Wongo's spirit is too strong. Warn your friends about the carelessness of Wongo.
Alright. So,
my new friend, Mr. Milhouse, and him says that Loard is taken over by a very, very dangerous spirit.
I mean, granted, given his recent actions, you're probably right, but it comes off as a little less genuine when you are also inhabited by a spirit.
What?
Good
The
point.
spirit
Good point.
Wongo responds with what a little pussy.
Ah.
Hey, Obalaka, what do you think of Moa?
Moa? I think Moa's very nice. Very nice indeed. I think Moa will be a valuable ally. Not as reckless as Wongo by any means.
Well, we can use Wongo. We'll let him go first and trigger all the traps, and then we'll stick back with Moa.
I think.
Hey, I heard that.
I think we should protect. I think we should protect Moa. Yes. Well, let's stay near Moa, but not right now.
Don't. Well, I know I can't hear any of this, but I imagine Snake would eat small gerbil-like creature.
Well, remember, we fought a Zorbo, right? We fought a bunch of them, and they sucked.
So what are we doing now?
So Sonic jumps through.
Okay. He jumps through. And he gets fucked up. The jaw slams onto him for 29 points of bludgeoning damage and grips him there, and he is restrained.
I
Sonic again.
put my staff in my waistband and take out the spear and try to jam it open again.
Alright. And you're helping
Nat
your
20.
house?
Yeah, I'll help.
Alright, you can have advantage, Eridani.
Not that that's gonna help so much.
The skull continues compressing Metal Sonic. He takes another 10 points of bludgeoning damage. And he's about to get completely...
Maybe you should try give the spear to Milhouse and help him.
Yeah, me with my also -1 strength can
You
do
guys
this.
just exerted the entirety of your strength. You're
Okay.
no longer have the
Nim,
energy to...
do you have energy to open this?
Yeah, let me just tell you about these muscles I have right now.
There's like 2
What's your body?
people.
Can you
what's your body fat
outside?
percentage do?
You people outside, can you open this mouth? We want to get out of here.
Metal
Look.
Sonic is looking at you, Torin, helplessly, and Wongo is just look at the way it squirms. Ubalaka is like,
Oh, no. If we get close, we might get our hand chopped off.
I think Torin dipped, by the way.
oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh,
Did he say how to go?
Yeah, it's in the
Later.
campaign chat.
Yeah.
Okay. Metal Sonic says, "Help me," and looks to you, Nathan, for help. At the same time, Torin's going to get grabbed by these stone hands, and an image of Torin is now embossed on the wall in a bas relief. Help me!
I'll try to lift it.
He's gonna have a dex check, Nathan.
If I'm -1, shit as well.
Milhouse mistreats me. Look what he makes me do.
I didn't know you talked.
I didn't know I did either.
It's the second time I misjudged someone.
Mataru Sonic is crushed for another 7 bludgeoning damage.
That's all I can do.
Mataru Sonic can try to get out as well. He can make an athletics check to try and.
Why did we
open the
just do
jaws.
that the first time?
Because Milhouse likes to watch me suffer.
Sadako.
No, I'll see that. Did
Uh-oh.
you just lose internet?
Did you
or
lose
something?
internet? Oh no.
Maybe.
Fantastic.
Alright, I'm gonna make the athletics check.
Okay.
Medical
He
Sonic.
doesn't even care about Sonic. He just fucking whatever. Oh my god.
And he gets spat out into like a tiny little cube of metal next to Millhouse. The 2
Like a
flames of the eye
carpenter.
sockets return.
Oh. Nim, can you turn
maybe-
into like a small creature and travel with?
Or maybe you two should go outside. I think I have a way out.
I think they can go now. The eyes are lit back up. You guys can come out.
Eridani,
Yeah, but
you said you have a way out, but do you have a way that we could help our friends as well?
No, but the first 2 persons who go through are safe. The 3rd person is not safe. So if I have a way out, the 2 other persons should be safe.
Oh, goody! That's so good. We're all going to get out and not get hurt. This is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see you
Milhouse just has
Eridani.
to put his metal cube in his backpack.
if he's doing that, I'll go first. Oop. I will go through the skull jaw.
You jump through and one of the flames snuff. You jump on through, you're fine. You can hear Ubalaka just wincing Orion.
Oh, I'm so worried.
Then I ask Milhouse to go through.
Millhouse turns to you and says, "Okay, yes, I will go through," and goes through. The other flame extinguishes.
I think we got Silent Peak back, guys.
He's back,
Was that him?
clearly.
And then I look through the eye and Misty step through.
You teleport on through.
Right into the pit. Does he even go that far?
Nope.
Farthest.
You can have to teleport 30 feet. You can do less. So,
I will teleport here.
Moa seems quite happy. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah. That's the best way out for all of us.
So we going downstairs or?
Maybe Mr. Milhouse wants to repair his little helper.
That takes a while.
Looks like it's dead.
We can take a short rest and he could maybe fix it. I don't know.
The warlock wants to take a short rest. Shocker. We should also probably discuss how we're going down. I remember when we were looking at the sewers, there was like a big pit.
Eridani, also, just note, you can't use your sorcerer slots to turn them into sorry, you can't use your warlock spell slots to turn them into sorcery points.
Well, okay. I will not do
Otherwise,
that
you can
anymore.
just continue resting. Oh, did you already do that?
I did it earlier today. I asked you.
Yeah. You can't. Well, you didn't say you use warlock slots, but otherwise you can just continue resting and get all your resources back. So you'll have to lose that spell slot that you regained in that case. You can't use the warlock slots to turn them into sorcery points. They have to be done with sorcerer spell slots. So if you converted one of those spells, you're gonna have to lose those sorcery points, basically.
Okay.
You guys want to go down the stairs? Or I remember there being a big pit in the sewer section we could possibly go down if we can fly or something. Can anybody fly?
Yeah, just jump. You fly for a few seconds and then die from gravity again.
Is there maybe a safer way to get down that, or are we stuck on the stairs?
You know, if you could like pull a rope right here.
I can fly, but I think we should. I don't know where you mean we should go down. I haven't seen any waterfall.
Well, you weren't with us yet. But when we were exploring before you got here, there was a big old hole in the ground. It looked like it went down like 100 feet or something.
Well, I think we should go use the stairs.
As long as you go first, I'm okay.
Alright, if Millhouse is gone for now, then I'm gonna have to say he gets taken into the wall as well until he's back. Oh, yeah, it's weird because he's still in Discord and he's still in the game, so.
We are cursed to never have a full session with all of the party.
Alrighty, so you guys travel around the balcony, and there is a staircase leading down. It leads down about 20 or so feet to the next level.
I will carefully send the snake down. I drop the staff and send the snake down.
Okay.
Shoot your snake.
Alright, you drop it on the ground, and it turns into a giant. Sorry,
It's a huge snake.
I think it's too big. It's gonna just fall straight off if you do that, Eridani.
Okay, then I'm not gonna do it.
I'll show you how big it is, so you have an idea for when you want to get it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's coiled up. I thought if it just went along.
It's a huge size creature.
I can take a look.
So
I can check for traps and shit.
Alright, you want to go first? Okay, I'm okay
I can check
with
for
that.
traps and shit. Yep.
So, you're looking down the stairs to see if there's any traps?
Yep.
Alright, make a perception check. You can be at the top of the staircase. You can see down all the way to the end of the landing. It's the stairs are about 20-ish feet long, and then there's a landing about 20 feet long. There's another railing along the balcony, and there doesn't seem to be anything hazardous.
Alright. Looks good, guys.
There's a hallway like leading off to the north and to the east. Alright, Nathan and Eridani are going down. What about Lallard, Ryan, and him? You guys
Can I do
staying
a
up
quick
or
check?
going down?
Sorry. Can I do a quick check of this body? I don't know if we did that during the short rest.
Oh, the
Alright,
tomb guarding.
it's very solidly built. It's 8 feet tall, and it is covered with spiked metal plates. You can see where some of the plates have fallen off, that the plates seem to actually be like stitched and bolted into its flesh. The armor is fairly rusty, and there are chains kind of and padlocks all around it, interlocking it in different areas, and it doesn't look human, that's for sure.
All right. Well, Nim, if it's bolted in with plates, maybe heat metal would be good on this one if you have it.
Yeah, Maleki wasn't feeling that spell for me today.
The bits of flesh that you can see as well, they're kind of greenish and grayish. It's like almost undead. It looks not natural at all. So, Eridani and Nathan, you guys are going down to the next level, but the others are still on the first level. Did you guys want to all go down to the second level, or are some people happy to stay up here?
No.
As long as everybody else goes, I'll follow the group.
Yeah, I'm heading down.
Okay, if you're going
As long as
down,
Ryan is in the back, it's all good.
jump onto the staircase.
Whoop, I'll go there.
It's probably a weight limit on this staircase. Now we're all dead.
I would not put it past
Why didn't
this.
I think of that? Damn.
I don't know. I didn't
Don't
see it.
give him
Perception check.
don't give him ideas for the next stairs.
I'm pretty perceptive. I can see if anything's weak.
Okay. You guys head down the stairs, and this is the landing here. Now, when you look over the balcony, you can see the floor, because it's 60 feet below you all at this stage. And you can see these silhouettes of four-armed gargoyle statues. Each of them are facing inwards, and it looks like there's a pit in the center of the floor. But, that's 60 feet below you all. Up ahead, you can see some tunnels leading off, and another plaque embedded into the east wall. You're on level 2 now.
Still looking for traps.
You've already searched this area for traps.
Oh.
Yeah, when you're at the top of the stairs over here, you saw you look for everything within your field of vision.
What the fuck is that?
Go see.
You don't
Yeah, what
want to
is that?
see.
Alright.
You don't.
Tell me what you're looking at, and I'll explain what it is.
It's like this thing on the wall.
Yeah. So firstly, this is a bronze plaque fixed to the wall with some writing on it, and then there's some sort of big bas relief to the north.
Hey, Nathan, you should go read that.
Yeah, let's check that out.
It is indeed another one of Asarak's warning. Nathan's going to read it out to you in a spooky Asarak voice. Listen carefully. I will give you guys a handout too, of course.
The ring is a path to another tomb. The dead abhor sunlight. Only a jewel can tame the frog. Bow as the dead god intone. Into darkness descend.
So immediately, frog makes me think of Mang Mang, the god of like what's the name of that race that we ran into? The frog people?
Grung.
Grung. That's it. So maybe we have to do like an offering for Nang Nang. Is this a door across the way, Seb?
Yeah.
We go take the tunnels first, or do the door first?
Well, let's step on that skull first.
Oh, I don't like that up there. Don't like that.
Looks like it is.
You gonna step on it?
Yep, I'll step on it.
You step on it, and it becomes flush with the floor, and then it pops back out and glows green.
Okay.
So, how many did we find on that first level, guys, of these skulls before we got that key thing?
A number from 6 to 8 is my guess.
7 to 8.
So then, do you think we have to find that many here on this level?
Well, we got a key from doing that. So maybe we need keys later on.
For something else?
Yeah, if there's more skulls on this level, it makes sense if there were a key for each level, maybe?
Yeah, and if this key for each level, we have to visit each level. We can't just fly down to
the
hole
bottom.
we were talking
Exactly.
about.
Yeah.
So we have to clear each level, or at least find all the skulls in it, or whatever.
That's interesting. At the very least, we have to find each skull. If we want to, we can open those sarcophagi and look for gods as well.
So let's check the room either to the south or to the north.
Well, I don't want to go to the north because there's a big scary skull face.
I don't like it.
Then we go to the south.
Yeah, we should look for a ring. I assume that there will be skulls in the tombs, so look for a ring and we'll find another tomb, I guess.
Is that a door?
It is
Yeah.
indeed.
Yeah.
Now this door, it has some holes in it. It's like some oval holes at about head height. Alright, everyone hold up. Right there. Something happens when you get near the door.
Oh no.
So there's the 3 oval-shaped holes. They're carved into the door, which is 9 feet wide and 9 feet high. And the holes are at human head height. As you approach, 3 humanoid heads stick out of the holes. Each one covered in putrid flesh. Zombie. So zombies' heads pop out of the door through the hole. Now each zombie is gnashing at an iron bit bolted to a chain bridle. It's like a horse. You know how horses get those metal bits in their mouths and it's attached to the reins or whatnot. So each one of these zombies have one of these in their mouths, and then there's like a chain coming behind it. Chain bridle attached to its head. And they poke their heads out of the doors, and they do try to like kind of get to you guys. You're not sure if they can bite you or not because they have a bit, in their mouths. They can't really open and close their mouths. So we'll see how you guys react, starting with Eridani.
Kind of get scared, take a step back.
One of them tries to flick their head at you and headbutt you, Eridani. They try to slam their head into you. Miss. you like to do for your action?
That was scared of the light, wasn't it? Second warning. Abhor sunlight.
They abhor it.
I don't have sunlight.
Zombies are still trying to.
Do any of you have any kind of light spell? I asked the group.
I have a torch.
I don't think a torch counts.
Well, I have light on my shield right now.
Try to shine it in the face of these guys. Maybe that helps.
You want me to go near them?
Disgusting zombies, Eridani. Look at them. They're an abomination to nature.
So, you think we should just destroy them, or?
Well, I mean, they tried to attack you. They're going to attack Nathan.
Yeah, but the warning said we had to do something with light to the undead.
Oh yes, right. Maybe we should. I trust your judgment, Eridani. Whatever you say goes.
Nice.
Is it possible to put sacred flame on the hand or something like that? No, that
You can
wouldn't help.
sacred claim the zombie, but yeah, it's not sunlight.
Yeah.
You're looking for sunlight.
Try bowing.
Alright, so
That's in the warning too.
6 seconds per turn, Eridani.
Okay, that's I am indecisive, so
Dodge.
yeah, dodge.
Okay. Alright, you step back
And
dodge.
press myself kind of into the wall, so people can go past me.
Yeah, they can't reach you from here, but who they can reach is Nathan. All 3 zombies try to like headbutt you and like pop out. They're trying to eat you, but their mouths are kind of stuck by this bit.
Miss. Hit.
One of them headbutts you for 4 bludgeoning damage. And another one misses you. Nathan.
Disengage from those guys. I'm just gonna go over here. And they're so close.
They can still reach you from that square.
All 3 of them?
2 of them can.
I'll come over here.
Alright, they can't actually reach you from here, so if you're not going to attack, then I'll break initiative.
Yeah, I'm just gonna dodge.
Okay, I'm gonna break initiative for now because they're not.
It's like
really
they can't do anything. So.
Yeah, they're just heads that can't reach you guys at this stage. They're still trying to like bite at you guys. You can hear chains blinking around. Their heads are moving from side to side.
You think
Bow?
there's another entry? Maybe a secret door or something?
Oh, I'm sure there's 1,000 secret doors, but the warning said to bow, so maybe give that a try.
Okay, I bow down.
When you bow to the zombies, nothing happens. They're still just... One of the heads are trying to angle towards Nathan, another one's angling towards you, Eridani, and the other one's kind of hissing and spluttering at Nim and Orion.
Lollard, why'd you say you needed a long rest for Channel Divinity?
Oh, no. For the light spell you wanted.
Oh, no. I was asking for Turn Undead, if you don't have daylight.
Oh yeah, I can turn the undead. That's not an issue. I thought you wanted daylight.
No, someone else did.
I wanted daylight.
What are you concentrating on, Eridani, as well? Anything?
Hex.
Oh yeah, you still got that up.
Well, I can give it a try. Can I go ahead and try that?
Alright, you hold up your holy symbol and it glows, and the zombies, they start to tilt their heads away from the holy symbol.
Look at my impressive wooden shield.
Do you destroy undead?
I do.
Uh-oh.
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 No.
It's automatic, guys.
One or lower? Yeah.
What should
Yeah.
they say?
It's 14, but let me double check, make sure.
This one's on
Oh,
us.
no, it's 15.
Alright,
Just
one of
one.
them bursts into fiery ash, the closest one to you. And the other ones, nothing happened.
How about we try to look at this eastern tunnel? Because I'm pretty sure I can see a tomb just out in the middle of nowhere, and it's probably not even trapped. Who wants to go take a look first?
Yeah,
Isn't that
but
a
it's normally the ones that doesn't look like traps that are trapped with the most dangerous trap.
But let's hold up a second, Eridani. What about Nathan? He's separated from us. We need to get him with us first. That should be our priority. Poor Nathan.
Is there anything like traps over like on this stairwell here?
Make a perception.
Anything out of the
See
ordinary?
if you find a. I look if there's another door or something in this wall to get past these zombies.
All right. Firstly, Nathan, you search the area looking for traps. You don't see anything that looks hazardous. It's all clear. Eridani, you want to look around as well?
Yeah, I want to look if there's any entryway to past the door without going.
Make a perception check. I take a careful look at the walls, and unlike the first level, this level doesn't seem to have these skulls all over the walls. However, it has instead these mocking devil faces graven into them. You also start to really notice that the air here reeks of rotting flesh, and the vegetation that existed on the first level does not extend down here because no light actually reaches down this level. You notice that as well, Nathan. It's a bit more kind of sullen down here. You don't see any secret doors either.
Okay, we have to get Nathan past these undead, so just gonna destroy them, or what do you think,
No,
guys?
he can run past and disengage and stuff. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
He's quick.
You can get by him easily, Nathan, without them getting you.
I still think it's the better solution to go past that door, but
I think we should check out this level first, right? Weren't you the one saying that we should check out all the tombs?
yeah, I meant going through the door, also open the door, kill the zombies and open.
What are we going to do about Moa, though? I mean, not Moa. I'm Moa. What are we going to do about Wongo?
I think we have to try to convince the rest of the people to listen to us, and they still don't believe you're a good guy. Well,
Talking to yourself again, Eridani?
Me? They don't think I'm good. Well,
yeah. Well, they just have a large example of
let's hug
in this.
Nathan. Let's just hug him. Hug him and hold him tight.
I don't know him that well.
Let's hug Orion then. Orion seemed very timid. Maybe he just needs some warming up.
I think if we hug him, he's gonna be scared that he's gonna choke to death.
Oh, wait, is he acting very strange as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Says his friends at least. Oh, he isn't here anymore.
It's that ring of protection. Oh, he's been inhabited by Obalaka. Yes, Obalaka is very cautious and a slave to routine.
Well, let's check out this room.
There's nothing ominous about this room. It's
Nathan, you want to check this room for traps?
Okay. Yeah, let me just do my thing.
Now keep in mind that areas of dim light are at disadvantage, so if your light
I have
source doesn't
Skulker.
extend...
Not for Nathan, he has
Oh.
Skulker.
I got yeah.
Okay, well, in that case, You can see clearly in the areas of dim light.
It's not raining anymore, so I can see clearly now.
Yeah, you can make a perception check and I'll describe what you see.
Aye aye. Yeah.
Alright, you take a look into this room. It's a 15-foot square room, and the walls and floor are all cracked. There's cracks all over the walls, all over the floor, all over the ceiling. And they're also carved with images of terrified humanoids that are falling. Set into the middle of the floor is a stone bas-relief of a bearded devil's face. It's painted green. And you can hear something coming from the gaping maw. Some forlorn cries.
Is it getting louder?
No, it's not getting louder. It almost sounds like someone's screaming because they're falling. A voice that, a scream that some of the party are very familiar with. The sound of people falling. Actually, is anyone... the sound that Orion is familiar with, I should say.
Yeah, I was like,
and yeah, you've seen this imagery before. This imagery of a bearded devil's face.
Try to put the light in its mouth. Can I see anything in there? Anybody like head or anything?
Let me show you the handout of the face again as well before we do that.
I really don't want to see it, but okay.
Too bad.
Too bad. I'm looking at it.
Lost it. I don't know where I put it. I know. It's in one of the folders that got mixed up. You guys have seen it before anyway. And so now in its mouth there is a sphere of utter darkness. Would you like to put your hand in it?
Oh, I know this one. Eridani says. There's probably a demon inside. There was one in the last one.
How do you get rid of the darkness then?
She stuck her hand in.
No!
No, I did not.
How do you think I've gotten this far, man? Not taking any risks and chances, man.
But I'm sorry, I don't have a dispel spell ready. I'm kind
Ballard? You got anything?
Not dispel. I mean,
is it Millhouse that has that, or?
I have detect magic if you want.
Is it sure if you can do it as ritual, not spell slot?
Yeah,
There it is.
Yeah, because the two spells I have, I don't know yet. I mean, I have them, but I just don't know them, and they're not ready at the moment.
If you guys want to wait 10 minutes, I'll just sit on this step and cast detect magic as a ritual.
Let me see if I can put something in there. I'm gonna throw a ball bearing in there.
Okay. You throw it down, and it just goes into the darkness, and you hear this faint tinging sound of it hitting the ground somewhere below.
Whoa.
I'll start casting ritual for detect magic over here.
Okay.
How big is the opening? Is it big enough for a person to jump into?
Yeah, it's about 5 foot wide.
Oh, okay, so
just dive in there.
Orion, you begin your ritual for detect magic. Can we not do it near the balcony, Orion? Sorry, but
oh, sure. Okay, yeah.
I didn't mean to interrupt your ritual.
No, it's
I
fine.
found the hound out, by the way.
We are directly in front of that very scary-looking face.
Alright, Orion begins his ritual. It's 10 minutes. What did you want to do? Sorry, Nathan?
No, I just found that handout. I just typed in devil and it's just fucking this creepy ass face popped up.
Oh. Alright, anyone want to do anything during the 10 minutes? Are you waiting for the...
No, I'm waiting for the ritual.
Did I tell how far the ball bearing dropped?
It didn't sound like very far. Maybe 30 feet or something like that. Alright, 10 minutes goes by, detect magic goes up. And you can detect some magic from this distance, coming from the mouth of the bearded devil face.
What school is it?
You focus in on it, and you actually detect 2 different types of magic. Evocation and illusion.
Evocation and illusion?
Yeah.
So something that could blow us up and something that is not allowing us to see something true.
So both are bad, and let's not deal with it.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have to touch it, right?
Summoning spells evocation too.
Sorry?
Summoning spells. I
Evocation
wouldn't know.
is,
I probably wouldn't know because I have Arcana proficiency in.
Evocation is fire magic and things like that, explosive magic.
Oh, okay. Let's not do that.
Alright, as you guys examine this bearded devil's face, we're actually going to wrap up the session here. It's getting late. So we'll pick it up here next week with, hopefully, the others return to you guys.
And I will be here for that one.
Nice.
Yay!
Cool.
Yeah.
Was a fun session, guys.
Yeah, that was great, guys.
We learned a lot.
You're on level 2
Indeed.
now. The Dungeon of Deception.
How convenient.